Hello, everybody. Welcome to yet another Roll the Roll Saturday night. And yeah, that's Marshy. He's waving.
I'm waving.
Likes to wave at people. That's one of his favorite activities. um, yeah, we're live with Monster of the Week, just like we were with Monster of the Week last week. But normally it's our Age of Ashes game. We're still taking a hiatus on that. Unfortunately, James still isn't well. And so we're probably gonna be. Oh my god! Oh my god, Marsh! I just noticed the logo.
The logo. Oh yeah. Dreaming Mind.
Ugh! No, yeah, no,
Oh.
the Roll the Roll logo on there.
Oh. Okay.
Ugh! It's so old.
Oh, that is old.
Oh, Marsh! Yeah, she even made you new ones.
I think that's part of the new one. I'll have to go back and fix that for next time.
Excuse
Whatever. We're roll the roll. What else do you want from me?
Excuse the gross old logo. Yeah, but hey, we're back here Saturday night. Pathfinder Age of Ashes. We'll be back one day. And you'll still be able to see, but you still get a little bit of that with me, Steven, and Marshy. So, a little bit of that crew is here to give you some love. But yeah, last week we had a fun little one shot, whatever the shitty shit that was. I don't know what it was. I'm still processing whatever that was.
What were we doing? Camp counselors?
Something in some weird cave stuff. I don't know. I was increasingly getting more intoxicated and making stuff up. So,
we were doing a heavyweights. I know that much.
Yeah, I mean,
we were doing a heavyweights.
We were doing a heavyweights,
which is fine because I like heavyweights a lot. Actually.
I haven't seen it. I've seen it about. But
Marshy, that's.
I haven't watched most movies, especially not the movies you old fogies watch.
Look, heavyweights transcend time.
How much better would heavyweights be if Patrick Warburton was in it, though?
What if he was Tony Perkins?
It'd be amazing.
Although Ben Stiller was amazing.
Ben Stiller was great. Did he write that movie?
No, I don't think he wrote it. I think he had. I don't know. Either way, it was an excellent movie.
Tony Perkins was made to be.
He was like, step on the scale, son. Get off the scale. You're the fattest kid.
Congratulations, you're the fattest kid at camp.
I mean, it had all-star cast. It had Kenan Thompson. The guy who almost kind of looks like Andy Rick.
It has an all-star cast. Kenan Thompson, that guy.
It's got all the chubby kids
that dude.
The Mighty Ducks movie.
Yeah,
the guy with the mohawk.
The guy with the mohawk.
The Goldberg, the guy who was on meth for a while. Now he's off meth again.
Hopefully. Oh, that guy with the gold tooth.
Yeah, all the greats, all
Andy
the best.
Richter, I'm almost positive is in it.
No, he's
Andy Richter in it?
No, it's like that guy who looks like Andy Richter, but also kind of looks like Louis Anderson. But it's not. It's some completely different dude who looks like both of those guys combined. I don't know his name. Yeah, I don't know who it is. I know we're getting off track here. We're not playing heavyweights. I mean, I watch heavyweights and it's an amazing movie. It's on Disney Plus. But tonight we're gonna start off a brand new campaign, brand new game, Monster of the Week. We're diving deep into Lake Wonder, which is a fictional upper Washington state town that I created for this kind of universe. It is a strange little town nestled in the mountains. I have a wonderful little little thing I'll read out in a minute for it. But yeah, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have all these crazy little players. Some some you don't. Most except for Arby. She's new, but she played last week though.
That is true.
So not new.
Not new, newish, the newest.
It's like the new Super Mario Brothers game. It's definitely not new anymore.
It's not new, but it's new.
But it's new,
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so and if you're not familiar with Monster of the Week is a game in the Powered by the Apocalypse system. It is an awesome system that uses a 2d6 for rolling. You roll your stats, and depending on what you roll, it depends on what happens, right? So in Monster of the Week, and pretty much all Powered by the Apocalypse, it is a fail or a success kind of system. If you get a 1 through a 6 or whatever, I think you have to only get a 2 through a 6, then obviously you're going to fail. That whatever you want to do isn't going to happen. Some bad stuff is going to go your way. And if you roll a 7 through a 9, that is what it's called a mixed success, which means you're going to be able to do what you want, but there's always going to be that but there. And depending on, what you're trying to do, there's different moves you can do, is going to determine what happens to you. And then obviously anything 10 or above is a success, and 12 and up is like basically a crit in this system, and you can do some other stuff depending on, again, what you're trying to do. So, and what moves you're using from your playbook. And it's a lot of fun. It's real simple, real rules light. It really encourages role play, and I think it's a really good system for people who really want to focus on character development and telling a really good story. Not that you can't tell a good story with Pathfinder, because you can. Just Pathfinder, you're going to stop a lot more, and like you're going to crunch some numbers. You're going to look up rules. There's always going to be that stuff, and that's going to happen here sometimes, but nowhere near as much.
Someone's going to misread a rule and they'll just do it wrong for like 6 sessions until someone corrects them and makes them feel like an idiot.
Yeah, exactly.
Couldn't be me.
No, not. Someone's going to not give us a cold iron weapon right before we fight an enemy that's
okay? You, my dude, you understand how sometimes...
so that we have 2 party member deaths. No, it's cool, Cody.
The one player who has a cold iron weapon is gonna not show up to the session where everyone dies.
That too. That part.
Yeah, that one player who actually has the weapon you need to defeat this very hard, giant vulture guy.
Encounter. Yeah.
It really
Brock
sounds
Lesnar, yeah.
like there's some
Brock
bitterness.
Lesnar.
It could theoretically happen in Monster of the Week, but it won't happen as often.
It won't happen as often. Don't worry, I will give you your cold iron weapons.
Good. Thank you. I want my gun to be cold iron.
You want your gun? Yeah, you're a teenager. You better not be bringing that gun to school like in the Wheatus song.
I do what I want. I'm as close to being expelled, but that's my character. We'll get to that later.
Yeah, we'll get into stuff. We'll get into character. But before we get into anything, right? I really do want to give a big thank you to, as always, our sponsor, our best friends, our buddies, our pals, Roll20. Because without Roll20, pretty much everything that we do is going to be, to some level, harder for us to do, because we are part of their Spotlight program. But not even really at this point. They really go above and beyond what I thought they were going to do, and they take care of us. They got us to play on PaizoCon, all sorts of crazy stuff. Roll20, you're the best, and Monster of the Week stuff that we're going to be using here is not provided by Roll20, but hey, there's stuff on Roll20 Marketplace for Monster of the Week. You should get it. Go get it. Go on there right now and go get some Monster of the Week stuff. And they'll support Roll20 and the publisher. Free League? No, it's Evil Hat. Free League is tells you.
Yeah.
It's Evil Hat. But yeah, and so, we're going to always be playing Roll20 anytime we're on a virtual tabletop. Why, Marshy?
I don't know, because they're good. Oh, shoot, it's because that's how we roll.
That's right. So yeah, we're gonna jump in here. We're gonna kind of jump in here. Then I'm gonna read a little bit of kind of introducing Lake Wonder, and then we're gonna talk about characters, and then I'm gonna read some more stuff that I wrote, and then we're gonna play this fucking game. Talk about characters, and then I'm gonna read some more. Yeah, so and then we're gonna play this fucking game. Talk about. Cool. Let me tell you a little about Lake Wonder. It is a town in the Upper Cascades, which is a mountain range that extends from Washington State up into Canada. It is, as you can gather, a mountainous area. It's nestled deep within the pines, firs, and larches of the Upper Cascade Mountain Range in northern Washington State. Lake Wonder is your quintessential Airbnb getaway destination. It's small, tucked away, and boasts a unique downtown area that feels like every store you walk into is owned by a loving family member, and it's absolutely picturesque. It's exactly the kind of place you would tell yourself, I'd love to settle down here. But the postcard exterior belies the truth bubbling just underneath the surface. An unapologetically strange and captivating anomaly that fuels strange conspiracy theories and harbors stranger truths. And the truth is, as they say, stranger than fiction. So the whole feel of this town was inspired by Gravity Falls, because I love Gravity Falls a lot. It's one of my favorite shows. It's a very wholesome, amazing show.
Agreed.
So if you haven't watched it, do it because you're missing out. You're honestly missing out. It has some of the best sibling like interactions of all time.
And a bomb-ass theme song.
Hell yeah! I mean, I seriously when I was writing some of this stuff, I was just listening to the theme song on repeats. So it's great. Alex Hirsch is an amazing writer. He's a very cool dude, and I wish he would do more. But apparently he's not doing anything right now, even though he has like some weird contract with Netflix. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm going with here. Whether I cheat that or not is completely a different story. So, speaking of story, let's get in and let's talk about the players. Who's going to drive this story? Who's going to make this their own? Is Mina frozen?
No.
Oh, no. Oh,
She put a filter on. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was like, what's going on over there?
I feel like you should have the sad violin song.
I thought you were doing the fucking Imperial March.
No.
Oh yeah, Pyramid March. Yeah. Well, yeah. Let's go ahead and introduce our players. And yes, if you're familiar with Monster of the Week, you're going to see we have 2 spookies, which is fine. It's not exactly something that they tell you to do, but it's fine. But let's go ahead and talk about our first player. To my right, when you're looking at the camera screens, Ant Brower. Who the fuck is that?
My name's Ant, or
God.
Anthony, if you want to be all fucking governmental. I'm like a product of this town, and like my dad peaked in high school and he never wanted to leave, so now he teaches at my school, and nobody understands me. So I just spend all of my time learning about and researching things that are important, like Bigfoot. It's really important.
Especially that Bigfoot with one big foot.
And a peg leg. My dad's always talking about it. I can't
Not the fucking Bigfoot peg leg.
He lights up a clove cigarette.
Oh God, I know exactly this guy. I used to hang out with him.
Oh no.
Put some clown makeup on him. He could date your mom.
Oh no, no,
Oh no.
no! Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Yeah. No. I mean, whatever. If Ant's a juggler, that's fine. Whatever.
Not a juggalo.
I mean, you do, but now Steven's like, huh.
Maybe I should be a juggalo.
So what playbook are you playing with Ant?
I'm a flake, which I knew what this meant when I made the character, but I'm pretty sure it just means that I'm obsessed with supernatural things. Let me check.
You're a bit of like a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a real corkboard kind of guy.
Real corkboard kind of guy with your clove cigarette.
One clove cigarette. I've been working on it for like a month. I get like 2 puffs in, it makes me cough, so I have to put it out. But I'm working on it.
Well, that's good. Cool. So Ant the Flake, his dad, is a teacher at the school. So we're gonna move to somebody who was in my previous Lake Wonder campaign. Probably no one here has watched that, but that's okay. It's all on YouTube, youtube.com/rolltheroll. It's all on YouTube. You can watch it and you can see the wonderful Edgar Anderson. Tell us about Edgar, Mina.
Here again. I'm so tired. All right. Why am I here again? I'm pretty sure. No. Wait. Sorry. I'm growing. I'm a little sick. Alright, so I'm Edgar Anderson. Apparently, you all know me from last year. I don't know why I'm still here. I hate this. This sucks. Guess, well, alright, anyway, I am Mina. I play Edgar. He is he's a spooky character, except for the fact that he's grown a little bit. So now he's just a very annoyed teenager, as you guys could hear. He's very annoyed. He wanted to basically retire as a spooky character. But he's back.
He's bringing him back in.
He
Brings
is
it
back.
in. I mean, I honestly didn't know if I'd ever run another campaign in this world. That's okay. You know, and Mina was.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I mean, Mina's the only player from the original campaign that was here. You know, we were gonna have another one, but they dropped out in the last minute. But that's okay. We got everyone else here. Speaking of everyone else, let's talk about Tiff Sheridan, from RB.
Hi, I'm Arby, and I'll be playing Tiff Sheridan. I'm 16. I'm a high school junior. I used to be in the Girl Scouts, but they kind of won't let me back in after a whole incident that happened back when I lived in Florida. I am convinced of the existence of Bigfoot.
Yeah, he has one Bigfoot.
He does, in fact, exist.
Canonically, one Bigfoot. Just one Bigfoot.
One Bigfoot, just one. The other one's small, so he kind of walks around in circles.
I know they don't call him Big Feet.
So what's what's the playbook?
So Tiff is a searcher, specifically with the cryptid sighting first encounter.
Ooh, you're gonna be looking for all those cryptids.
Ooh.
You know, like Bigfoot and Loch Ness Monster.
That cryptid was the skunk ape.
And Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell.
What?
Mitch McConnell came to the Tallahassee courthouse.
I'm sorry.
Did he, or did they just put makeup on a turtle?
Did you guys ever see Master of Disguise?
What's up? Sorry?
What's up?
Did you guys ever see Master of Disguise?
Yes.
Oh boy, I mean, yeah.
Oh, not the turtly.
Oh, look, I know.
That's the only thing I know of that movie. I have not seen anything
I've seen
else.
That whole movie. Like, listen,
I've watched
Dana
it 100
Carey.
times.
I don't know. Dana Carey's a weird guy.
Very
Dana
talented, but he cannot
Carvey,
make a
yeah.
good movie.
You know, he can't. He's not that good. But that movie was just weird. I was like, what the fuck am I watching?
My favorite description of it is, it's like watching a dozen pilots for a dozen different TV shows at the same time.
I
thought every single one of those characters would get a spin-off show.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, that's...
like, yeah, dude, you were Garth in Wayne's World, and that was fine, but that's it.
That's all you got going for you.
Great when he's riding Mike Myers' coattails. When Mike
Yeah.
Myers isn't belittling people like in the crew and being a real dick to them.
God.
He's more famous than them.
Now he's back as Garth in those Uber Eats commercials. But yeah, so okay, cool. The Searcher. All right, I guess we can go to you, Marshy. What do you want to tell us about yourself?
My name's Marshy, and I am playing the character Eliza Harper, and I am concerned that we all picked edgelords with a whole shit ton of vocal fry. But I'll try to change it up, I guess, now that I'm third. But Eliza Harper is the crooked playbook, which means essentially she's on the outs with the law. She's 17, and she is about as close to getting expelled as you could possibly be, and as close to being a dropout as you could possibly be without being one. Basically, she got into the mystical world of monsters by, I don't know, she was having some antics with friends and then got attacked by ghouls while high and vandalizing abandoned barn. You know, like cool punk teens do.
As they do.
As they do.
Should I just give Ant his dad's voice to like switch up?
And now I don't think we need more Patrick Warburton.
Don't worry about that, okay? Just keep Chad out of this.
Patrick Warburton as an hilarious.
You want to smoke some cigarettes? I can't do his voice.
Hey, Pat.
Hey,
Can I have another clove cigarette?
Don't do that.
The burn is so good.
You don't ever do that again, Stephen.
Right, have to get stuck with the weirdos.
My parents don't understand.
Okay.
It's time. Radical.
Not being stuck with the Patrick Warburton wannabe.
Stuck with, more like blessed.
Well, I don't know about that.
I'll
All
go
right.
back to my edgelord then.
Edgelord. I mean, they're all edgelords. And speaking of edgelords, let's talk about Darius Moore.
I'm Darius Moore. I go by DM. For most people, yeah, I'm a.
I call
lead
myself
singer,
DM.
Not in this game, bucko.
No. In this game, you're a GM or
Hey.
you're not a DM like me. And he's the lead singer in his garage band. You know, he's him and his friends are trying to make it big. His father was in a band as well, but he disappeared. His mom told him that it's like, oh yeah, he just ran off, but he knows deep down that there's something else that happened to him. So he has his father's guitar, and usually when he's performing, things happen around him. So I'm James, and I'm playing him, and he is a spooky type of guy.
A spooky lead vocalist in a garage band.
Yep.
Has he played post grunge?
He plays a little bit of everything.
Oh, it's good. Good. I can't
Ooh, get that.
wait.
It's 2021. He's playing that Midwest emo math rock. Let's go.
Hey, dude, Midwest emo.
Math rock is good.
Math rock is
Midwest emo. I mean, look, I've been a big post-hardcore
and-
Midwest emo kick lately. Okay.
You want to know a secret that most Midwest emo musicians don't know?
So.
The age of consent is 18.
that is a fair point. That is a fair point. We're gonna. Well, it's okay because Darius is also a minor, so it's okay. He can sing these songs.
Wow.
I
Wow.
will-
That's
Okay.
a joke I heard about pro Minecraft gamers. I thought it applied.
Look, dude, my company's been involved with a scandal of of a famous YouTuber, and tell you what, it's not good.
It's not good.
I can't say who it is, but it's good. It's not good.
His name rhymes with Schmooty Schmai.
No, not that one.
Not that guy.
Yeah.
Nah, he'll be just fine. No matter how many scandals he has, he'll be fine.
No.
Because he got into real estate when he first got money.
Not real estate. Oh no.
Yeah, he owns a bunch of apartment buildings.
Does he?
Yeah, somebody one time talked shit about him, like, oh, if you're a millionaire, then why do you live in an apartment? And he's like, they don't know. I own this apartment building.
Imagine
I own the whole building.
Imagine your landlord being fucking PewDiePie.
I'm a bro, PewDiePie.
What does he still do? Like pound it, bro.
Hey,
What the
bro,
fuck?
I noticed you're a few months behind on rent, bro. PewDiePie, I will kill you.
I would be so upset. Like, so are we gonna get someone to fix our plumbing?
Yeah.
All the amenities trash. Wi-Fi is great though.
Amazing internet speed.
Wow. Anyway, okay. That's great. That's good. Look, you ruined the podcast, Steven. How dare you? You brought
I
up-
do this every time. You keep inviting me back.
I do. For some reason.
Well,
I'm gonna blame.
I do it every time.
No, you ruin everything. All right. So yeah, we're gonna get into this game. I'm super sweaty. It's
Not sweaty.
I'm sweaty. Sweaty balls.
No,
Which is- Hey.
Our sponsors at Sweaty Balls.
Is that our sponsor?
Yeah. Let me call Alec Baldwin real quick.
All right, cool.
I'll try to get cussed out.
Oh no, God! Hope he doesn't leave me a voicemail.
Dude, I would love that. I would. I'd be like, he left me a mean voicemail.
Dang it, Alec Baldwin! You craziest of the Baldwins. Except for Steven.
No, Stephen
I was about to say, in a
Baldwin
world where
is crazy.
Stephen Baldwin exists.
Yeah, Stephen Baldwin. Sorry, he wins that.
It's like in a South Park. Was it the
Have you
Family
seen
Guy clip?
Biodome?
Of course, I've loved Biodome as a kid. Holy crap! Anyway.
So anyway, what's Monster of the Week?
Fucking yeah, I'll do a Biodome with Monster of the Week theme. Let's do it. Cool. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna jump into Lake Wonder. As you see, this episode, we're just gonna jump into this. I wrote a little something to set the mood, set the tone. I hope it's cool. I hope you guys like it. But if not, it's cool. I don't need you to like it anyway. Oh, I'm in the wrong thing. All right, cool. Anyway, so we're jumping into this, and then we'll get to you guys. All right. All right. Oh, what the... Oh, okay. I was like, wait.
Not already.
Oh no. Anyway. An unknown figure lies motionless in a vast ocean of empty space that stretches out into nothing and beyond. No source of light appears to be visible, yet they are adequately highlighted against the black. We move in closer to see that this figure is a young man, probably around 15 years old. His eyes are closed, chest rising and falling gently. He's asleep, unaware of the vast nothing that surrounds him. 2 points of light appear an indeterminate distance away from the boy, who suddenly sits up with eyes wide open. The 2 points of light flare brightly, as if they were 2 great bonfires suddenly burst to life. A voice cuts through the emptiness, powerful and unnerving. How interesting. A dreaming mind straying so far off course, only to find themselves in my court. The boy, visibly shaken, speaks for the first time. I don't even know where I'm at, or how I got here. I'm sorry. He's met with silence for a moment, until the voice booms out again. And why should you? Humanity is but a shadow to us. Your dreams are far-off lights from a place we cannot go. We exist outside of consciousness, deep within the world of dreams. This is our prison, and you have fallen between the cracks of your own dreams and found yourself here. And there is magic in you, as old as I am, even older. And the great points of light suddenly disappear, as we hear footsteps now ringing out from the void, as a man, draped in shadows like fine silk, steps forward. His eyes, alight like fire, fix their gaze on the boy, who steps back cautiously. And with that magic, you and I will shape the realm of dreams into our reality. But first, boy, you must learn. And he turns away from this just awestruck boy, he's just wide-eyed, and he motions for this young man to follow him as he steps back into the blackness from where he came. And then we move to the bedroom early morning of one Edgar Anderson. His alarm just went off. What kind of alarm would Edgar have for a wake up in the morning?
Probably his phone.
Yeah, would it be like some cool 80s, hair metal song that wakes him up, or just the generic,
Just the
ring?
generic.
Yeah.
Rah rah Rasputin.
Yeah, yeah.
My actual alarm.
Oh,
Yeah. Little glimpse behind the curtain. I suck.
You just
God.
lift up his phone and put it face down to turn off the alarm.
But no amount of hiding the alarm is going to stop the truth that Edgar must go to school, because unfortunately for Edgar, distance learning isn't a thing in this universe. The pandemic never happened.
Oh, how unfortunate.
This 2021, everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Oh, no.
Oh
Washington
no.
State's air is too muggy.
That's the scary shit about Lake Wonder, is that they were outside the
There's
pandemic.
Yeah, the only town.
Barrier.
Yeah, the only town that had no COVID cases.
Because no one ever leaves.
No one ever leaves this town. But yeah, so Edgar, you unfortunately have to go back to school. You're in the middle of the school year, smack dab in the middle of it. How is Edgar feeling in this school year? It's been a while since his last interesting encounter.
Same thing. Hiding the fact that his old teacher did some crap last year.
Yeah. Yes. Old teacher was a member of a cult leader even.
Yep. Cult leader. Cult.
Trying to resurrect an ancient reptilian lizard.
Mm-hmm.
Wizard.
Killed him.
Yeah, he's dead. He's dead now.
Dead.
Wasn't a reptilian lizard?
Did you say a lizard wizard?
Reptilian lizard wizard. I meant to say wizard, but I said lizard.
Oh, I thought I heard wizard too.
It's a lizard wizard.
Okay.
Yep. And the cult revolved around that, and Edgar and his former friends still, they might be floating around. Who knows? They stopped that cult and killed a teacher.
Was it Gizzard the lizard wizard?
Gizzard the lizard wizard. Yep.
It was a strange lizard wizard. And speaking of, where did our little lizard friend go?
Still with Billy Blathers.
There you go.
Still with Billy Blathers. It is a tech school.
I'm going to message the group. It's like, I hope you're all doing fine. Haven't talked to you guys in forever, but I got to go to school today for the first time in a while. Hopefully I see you guys there. All right, I'm going to go, hopefully.
And so Edgar has to wake up. Edgar has to go to school.
So he gets up his usual routine and then leaves.
One thing that Edgar notices when he wakes up.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, Edgar's always tired. Edgar has insomnia. Edgar doesn't sleep very well. But for whatever reason, today, Edgar feels even less well rested. In fact, Edgar was having strange dreams all night. Just absolutely just weird dreams. You can't quite remember it, but you feel just absolutely drained. But you still gotta go to school, Edgar.
Do I have to?
You do. And your comic book store owning dad says, "Of course you do." And then you gotta go to work.
But Dad.
Look, when I was your age, and he goes, and he doesn't finish his sentence. He just kind of like walks out of your room because he knows that you would be throwing some sort of hissy fit.
Yep, Dad. Okay, I'm going, Mom. See you guys later. Can I at least have some breakfast, Mom, before I go?
Yeah, I made you some toast. It's dry.
Just toast? Ugh. All right.
Your mom made you some toast with some jelly.
Here's some
on
black coffee with a cigarette put out of it.
it. That's right.
Wow. Breakfast.
God. Cut the mic.
Hair in your chest.
Yeah, so, Edgar gets out of bed. Edgar gets dressed. How does Edgar get to school usually?
Skateboard.
Of course.
Yeah, that's gonna be a trip.
It's cold out. It's skateboarding's not as fun right now, but you do gotta get to school. Especially considering you're so tired, it's not gonna be exactly fun for you.
I'll sleep in homeroom.
Okay, I'm sure you will. And then and as Edgar's getting ready for school, he messaged his friends who, the group doesn't talk as much as they used to. I think whatever happened to them, maybe some of them don't fully process it. Some of them want to forget about it. They kind of don't They just don't want any part of it. So Edgar doesn't really talk to those friends that he had that experience with. So how does that make Edgar feel?
Back to his normal depressed self.
You know?
No
Like-
friends to talk to except for Gabby's little sister.
So there's really not much to. Yeah, I mean, Edgar, it feels like Edgar hadn't really grown at all.
Nope.
Okay. And then, of course, we got other kids that need to go to school. Eliza, how is Eliza feeling going to school? It's middle of the school year, you know?
She didn't intend on going to school. She never does. But this time around, she woke up, not because of an alarm, but because she was woken up by the sudden urge to need to throw up from being hungover, and is going to school because her parents are essentially swatting her out the door.
Well, yeah, and, you know, your parents just got a truancy letter from the state, and they say if you don't start going to school, for one, they'll get fined, possibly jail time. And two, you'll have to go live with your aunt, and and then you're, you know, in West Philadelphia.
And honestly, something about that is kind of appealing, getting away from this shitty town.
No, they
But-
they'll ship you off to an all girls Catholic school.
Yeah, it's the gross. And so I'd imagine that she's leaving the house with a bunch of cuss words and flipping off her parents while she grabs an empty bag.
Yeah, your parents are just like, Eliza, you got to go to school. The state is cracking down. You can't be pulling this shit anymore.
Fuck you. Fuck. I just... Get off my case, Mom!
You go to school, or you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna be saying 15 Hail Marys a day.
Look, I'm fucking going, okay? I'm going.
Watch your mouth, and I want you coming home, and I want you doing your.
You watch your mouth. I want you coming home. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going. Fuck.
Does Eliza have siblings?
No, she's an only child.
Only child. Cool. Okay, cool. Yeah. So how does Eliza get to school? I mean, Edgar skateboards because you know he's kind of a sad kid, but he's kind of cool. You know, he skateboards. The kid's kickflips.
She's probably close enough to walk, I'd imagine.
You know, she walks. Certainly wouldn't take the bus. That's
No, she doesn't want. She's just. I want to be gone, and especially if she walks, she can walk out of the school just as easily as she walks in.
Yeah, and I mean one thing about Eliza as well. Eliza is tired. I mean obviously she's hungover, but this feels different, right? You don't feel like it's almost as if you didn't get any sleep at all. Like,
Yeah.
And you had weird dreams as well. You can't remember it. I mean, there's certain things that might be popping out, like sticking out, but I don't know. And maybe it'll come to you later in the day. But whatever you drank last night really kicked your ass.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. And Darius, how does Darius wake? What are we talking? Does he have an old school alarm clock, or does he use his phone like every other kid?
No, he actually has a phone with like one of his demo songs playing, and that's what kind of gets him up. But oddly enough, he actually gets up early because he actually takes his sisters to school before he goes in, just to help out his mom.
Does she work late and has to sleep in, or?
Yeah, just to help out. So he does that, and she allows him to drive, the second car, without any issues. So because he's dropping off his sisters, there's no issues with allowing him to have the car for school, and also when his band does get gigs, be able to load up the band and go.
That's awfully nice of your mother.
Gotta get to Denny's at 2 a.m. somehow.
That's right.
Well, the funny thing is that even though Darius is hardcore rocker, he's like a straight A student. He really, he doesn't seem the rocker type. I'll just say.
But he can belt it out with the best of them.
He does.
Okay. And Darius, I mean, yeah, when he's driving his sisters, you said?
Yep.
His sisters to school, he's just having a hard time where, like, he almost gets into an accident because he's so tired. He just feels as if he got no sleep at all. He has to console one of his sisters because she's crying because of the near accident. But you had strange dreams all night, and whatever was going on with you, you hope you can kind of get it together throughout the day, because as right now you feel poopy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lean back and tell my sisters like, "Hey, don't tell mom." It's like I'm gonna get you guys there safe.
Just don't do that again. You gotta watch. You gotta watch. How old are your sisters?
Um, they're only a couple years younger, so like 14.
Okay, yeah,
15, yeah.
you gotta watch. Just watch the road. I don't know why I talk like this. It's your sister. It's fine.
I know.
Your go-to younger character voice.
Yeah.
When you're
Look.
playing a character that's younger than another character, you go like young New York boy.
Hey.
Hey, listen here. Let me talk to you.
Keep your eyes on the fucking road.
Yeah,
it's
keep
all-
your eye on the fucking road. I'm gonna break both of your kneecaps.
I'm walking here.
Wow, man.
Right in here.
She's smoking a cigarette.
My sisters are really mean.
Right.
The fucking man made it so I can't
Just
get a
chewing
big gulp
gum.
anymore.
They keep picking on me. I don't like them.
Yeah, they beat you up.
They're
after
whacking me in the
school.
side of the head.
I got
Okay,
a
yeah.
tube sock full of oranges.
Oh God. Oh, God. Okay. Look, we're not canonically making his sisters mean. They're sweet little angels.
Of
Yep,
course.
they are.
They just sound like they're from New York. It's fine.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know. Maybe. Who knows?
That's what people sound like in Washington.
That is.
Do you know what they sound like in Washington? No, you don't, viewer. So
I do. My dad lives in Washington.
I
It's
think
fine.
they sound slightly more damp than your average American.
just damp.
Yeah, the words are a little more. The words are a little more moist.
Get some bubbles on the.
So, and let's talk about Tiff. Tiff, you're waking up. It's another school day. Ooh. How is Tiff feeling? Tiff didn't wake up. Tiff didn't sleep well.
It's okay. We all have off days. I'll just down 2 monsters on the way instead of my normal one. It's fine.
2 monsters. Ooh, luckily you're young. How does Tiff get to school?
She has a motorcycle.
Oh shit! How old's Tiff?
16.
Oh hell yeah! So you just
She got
fucking
her lessons when she was in Florida. She can't drive normally that well, so she does stick to the motorbike.
yeah. So you just roll in to school on a motorbike. Take off your
Fucking
helmet.
metal.
Yeah, it's like and like there's some cool music playing in the background.
Some bikini kill.
Yeah, some bikini, some fucking girl riot stuff. But yeah, you again, like you feel tired. Whatever it is, how does Tiff normally sleep?
Very well.
Very well, yeah. So, the fact that you feel as tired as you do, is just so weird to you. You're like, no, I don't even feel like this, and going to school doesn't exactly sound like the biggest prospect for you. But you know what? Hey, you got a fucking motorcycle. You're gonna drive that to school. Does Tiff have any siblings or anything like that?
Not living with her. She has a stepsister who lives back in Florida, but
It's Florida. Do you miss
all the
Florida?
ones that live out here in Washington. So
Is Tiff like one of those kids that misses Florida, and they're like, "Why do we have to live in this rainy shithole?"
maybe
It's brave assuming anybody misses Florida.
I miss Florida.
Well,
hopefully you meet a nice sparkly vampire boyfriend,
He's not into boys.
oh,
or
Oh.
sparkly
Or girls.
vampire girlfriend, or
So Girl in Red is playing. I see.
Oh no! Don't
Vampires do not sparkle.
reaction to Bigfoots.
into Bigfoot.
it's a Bigfoot.
She's,
Especially the one-
she's
Hey.
exclusively attracted to Mothman.
Just
Have you
Bigfoots.
seen his ass?
His ass. No.
Wow. Cool. All right. Cool. Tiff, we got a little insight into Tiff. last but not least, Ant. Your dad wakes you up. How early?
Oh, at like 4 a.m.
Yeah, 4
'Cause
a.m.
He wants me to go along, and it's like every day he goes on like a 2-mile jog,
Yeah.
and he always tries to get me to join him. And Ant's not about that life.
But this morning he's insistent. He's like, Ant. I can't do his fucking voice.
And
Hey, Ed, we're gonna go for a jog. Get up and get dressed.
Yeah, he wants to talk to you. He's like, he wants to talk to you. He's like, listen, a good old friend of mine is running for mayor of Lake Wonder. I don't know if I mean, obviously you know I love Chip Winger, but he's running for mayor. He just texted me last night.
he's still here.
Yeah, and he wants me to make a mayoral voting vote for me via DVD. He wants me
That's
to
a
be in it.
VHS.
Yes, that's still a VHS. That's still a VHS.
It's a Chip Winger VHS for old time shake.
A mayoral voting thing, yes, Marsha. A mayoral voting. I don't know. A political campaign ad. There you go.
There you go. On VHS.
They're in Betamax.
In the year of our Lord and Savior 2021, he wants to make a mayoral voting VHS.
That's the
right.
trade-off. No COVID. no
Edgar
media.
burned all of those VHSs.
Not every single one.
That was in his shop.
Your dad did your mom she's like bust
She's
out like
way into him for some weird reason.
fucking sweating with Chip.
I mean, who wouldn't be?
Yeah, especially he's keep making them. But your dad he wants to run with you. He's like, we gotta get ready. We gotta get ready. We gotta talk about this, and he wants you to be in it too. He said bring your kid. Make kids are great for the campaign. But you feel tired, bro.
When they say kids are great for the campaign, they mean children. Do you see me? I smoke, for God's sakes.
Yeah, and then we need to talk about that because that's not good for your health. Chip told me that smoking is really bad for you. It doesn't really it doesn't center you, you know?
We need to watch Kicking the Habit to the oldies again.
Yeah.
I
Kicking the habit to the oldies. He's like, all right, kids. You know what? We talk about smoking. Smoking is totally whack. It's not rad. It's not hip. It's not cool.
You take the cigarette, snap it in half.
Snap it in half.
The cigarette and snap it in half.
I mean, Chip was burning the other day. He was smoking.
Oh, yeah. Chip is always smoking hot.
Oh,
But no, and he.
Just give me 5 minutes to get dressed. Do we have you have a pot of coffee or anything? I slept genuinely awful last night.
I mean, did you do your workout routines before bed?
Dad, I can guarantee you I didn't.
Anthony, we gotta talk about this. Your health, your lifestyle, your however old you actually are in this moment, years old. You shouldn't be living like this way. And
I'm usually not this messed up. I don't know what it is.
I mean, you got some severe bags in your eyes, man. Look, I got some essential oils that it will help you out. Don't worry.
All right, just go wait in the living room. I'll be out in 5 minutes.
You see, he just starts like high knee into the living room.
Checking his pulse.
Yeah, just.
And Ant gets up and he looks around his room like, I don't know. Sweatpants will do it. He puts on some sweatpants and a t-shirt, and he just throws his, because he's long hair, throws his hair up into a ponytail thing to get it out of his eyes. It's just all right.
And so you and your dad are gonna jog to school. He's like, don't forget your backpack. Sorry, I'm just going Chip Winger. He talks like Chip now.
He's
like.
fully absorbed the Chip.
Don't forget your backpack with all your books, your heavy ass books they expect you to carry because that's a thing. It's fine. But yeah, I mean, You feel like shit. All of you feel poopy doopy. You don't feel good. You had some sneaky old dreams. Whatever they were about, who knows? It's weird. It's a crazy time. But you're all in school now, right? You know, you it's later on in school, and you're all of you are in Mr. Bauer's gym class. How do you all feel about Mr. Bauer?
I mean, I like have to love him, I guess.
Who's your dad?
He's like fine. I don't know. He doesn't really get me, but
He's like doing jumping jacks to warm up
fine.
before class. But like, how does everyone feel about, you know, this enthusiastic gym class teacher who can't, you know, accept the fact that he himself is not in high school?
Annoyed.
DM doesn't really he feels sorry for him, but at the same time, you know, he's just going through the motions, you know, wants to make sure he just passes everything so that he can continue on with his band. So
Okay.
Eliza is usually going to a dentist visit before this class every day, so she hasn't dealt with Chad Brower like at all.
with those objective
alone.
teeth.
Hey, Eliza, your teeth look great.
Thanks.
Dentist visits paying off. Let's do some calisthenics.
You know, he's got to vote for Chip. I mean, he can't actually wear that. He can't do that. But you know, whatever.
he makes me wear a vote for Chip
Yeah, exactly.
button.
Here's your gym shirt.
But yeah, you guys
Damn.
are all in his class, in his gym class, you know, and you know he's trying to work you guys up, just kind of get you, and get you sweating. He's like, don't make me bust out, you know, sweating with Chip in the 1980s, you know, whatever. I'm not really smart enough to think of cool quips like that, but it's fine. You know, but don't make me bust those out again. We'll work extra hard today. All of you seem. What's the matter with all you kids? You're all tired.
Teach. You know I can't sweat. I'm allergic to my own sweat.
Edgar, listen. I've heard and I've said some really weird stuff in my life. Listen, I grew up.
All right. So with that, I'm going to do my first thing.
Oh,
You're allergic to your own sweat. I don't know why that fucking got me.
I'm going to put in his thoughts that he saw the doctor's note that Edgar provided for him.
okay, yeah.
So I
You know what? I just realized I'm not actually in the role. So
manipulate someone without
You're not even in
speaking.
here.
No,
So I'm going to use telepathy.
all right, you're using some telepathy.
And I think it's weird.
Oh my god.
It's weird.
It's weird.
You're weird.
Oh, get him.
Marshall, your reaction was priceless.
I was not expecting, Coach, you know I'm allergic to my own sweat. Like, oh, I guess. Fuck.
Okay.
Let's see.
Yeah, I have a feeling that that's going to be clipped.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, did you make your roll?
Yes. I
Okay,
did.
you got a mixed success. Now, with your spooky McDookie thing,
Can't find
you're
my
using
character
telepathy. I got you here.
There it is.
So you're using telepathy, so you can read people's thoughts and put words in their mind. This allows you to investigate a mystery, read a bad situation. You can also manipulate someone. So you want to manipulate someone here. So manipulating someone on a mixed success. So you're manipulating him with your mind, right?
Yes.
Okay. So mixed success from manipulate. They'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it. So he's like, you know, I I think you showed it to me. Look, listen, Edgar, that's really weird, and I've never heard of that before. I'm going to be Googling that later. In fact, I might have Ant, could you Google that for me, please? Edgar
Hey, Ant.
Edgar says that he's allergic to his sweat. That's real weird. Could you Google that for me? Thanks, son. Love you. And he's gonna look. He's like, I need to see that note again, Edgar. Otherwise, you're gonna be sweating to some chip. If none of you wake up, he like point to everybody.
You should have that note from my doctor. I gave you a copy of it.
Look, I'm gonna have to look. All right, fine. Look, whatever. I'm not gonna argue with you. Maybe you showed it to me. I'm a little scatterbrained, whatever. But I'm gonna have to confirm it later with you, okay? You have to confirm. I don't remember. Maybe you showed it to me. I'm gonna confirm it for you.
Mm-hmm.
And Edgar,
Ant's on his way over to Chad's office, and he's like, I'll Google it for you real quick. And they actually just like throw together a fake doctor's note for Edgar.
all right, shit. That's manipulate someone, Bucko. Or I mean, you could be protecting someone.
Or help out. Honestly,
help out.
It could be like a bajillion things.
Well, I mean, help out wouldn't help really because it wouldn't put him past the threshold. But I would say manipulate. You're manipulating your father, your
And
daddy.
what would manipulate
Plus
you?
charm, buddy
Plus
boy.
charm. My charm's not good.
Well, that doesn't surprise me.
Damn, get him. Oh no.
So that's a failure. So now remember, you all do have luck points. You have
I'm gonna
7,
use a
I believe.
luck roll.
When does luck replenish?
Replenish? I don't think it does.
So it doesn't.
No.
Okay.
RB, you know the system too. Does it replenish?
No.
I didn't think so. Yeah. So your luck is the only luck that you have.
Oh wait,
So,
I can see it all. I've got a move that says see it all fits together. You can use sharp instead of charm when you manipulate someone.
okay. Well, you will have to have. You can use that again next time, but
Okay, you have to call it ahead of time.
Yeah. We're gonna keep everything fair and equal here, just
Okay.
like Fox News.
Okay, well I'm still gonna use a
What?
luck roll just to like whack together a quick.
Their slogan
doctor's note.
for Fox News was fair and balanced.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. It's
Sounds legit.
totally
Sounds.
legit. Yeah, it's great.
Sounds.
Fair and balanced. Yeah, fuck off. So you fail. Your dad, he looks at he's like,
If I
Aunt,
use a luck roll, it isn't fair.
oh yeah, no,
right?
you did use.
I'm
luck.
using
Okay.
a luck point.
All right, so that puts up to a 12, basically. Not only do they do what you want right now, but they also become your ally. He's your dad, right? He's your fucking dad. He's always gonna be your ally.
Number one ally.
He loves you. You're his son, his baby
Like
boy.
you need your dad in your business even more.
Yeah, that's right. But hey, your dad looks. He's like, oh, Edgar, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Aunt. Thank you so much, Aunt. I don't know how you actually live, but Edgar, you will never have to sweat in my class. I will protect you, Edgar.
Thank you. I'm gonna go sit over there and do some leg lifts.
Chad may not understand much, but he tries.
What is everyone else doing as this situation is happening?
I'm doing whatever exercise I'm supposed to do, but I'm tired, so I'm not really. Actually, I'm probably thinking of. Usually in my dreams, and of course you know exactly what happened. I'm thinking of lyrics for a next song. So.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Lyrics are always on the forefront of that boy's mind. Yeah, it's raining outside. So you guys are in the gym. You're playing badminton today. He's got the rackets. All right, we're not using the term that everyone uses because they think it's funny. These are birdies. You got it for me. They are called birdies.
You heard it, guys. Don't call it a shuttlecock. It makes Chad.
Thanks, Spectre. I appreciate you thinking this
bad.
is somehow intriguing. But yeah, so what's Tiff doing? All this stuff is weird, right?
She's participating as well as she can with a book in one hand.
Are you trying to read about Bigfoot?
He is reading The Search for Bigfoot by Peter Byrne.
Guys, we can't all be main characters in this gym class. Reading a book while playing Batman. I love these vibes.
Chad is like, Tiff, I told you, I don't know how many times this school year you can't look. Bigfoot's cool and all this. I'll tell you about the cave story I had when I was.
I've already heard the cave story.
Put the book down and just play with the birdie, okay? Just.
Bigfoot is real.
As soon as he turns his back, she pulls it back out again.
Let me tell you about the time that I found Bigfoot's footprint. There was only one Bigfoot.
One Bigfoot, yeah.
Which led me to believe that here's a peg leg.
It's a
Yeah,
peg leg.
It's just a big foot within a big peg leg foot. I don't know what to call it. And as all this like stuff is happening with the Chad Brower, the gym teacher, main character of this story, an announcement comes. No, not an announcement, but like another teacher comes in and he pulls Chad aside. They talk for a moment. Chad's face kind of goes a little somber. Then he turns to you guys like, "All right, kids, gather around, bring it in, put down the badminton rackets just for a minute. We got to talk about something serious. I just want to let everybody know that unfortunately, and you see him like a little sad because he's also the football coach. And he's like, star quarterback Bryce Baker. He fell into a coma last night. So look, and everybody, we got to stay positive. We got to think about think about me. Gotta think about Bryce in this moment and his family, kids. And this is the second kid in a coma just this month. And all of recently, the quarterback Bryce Baker was involved in an incident a month ago about another kid. He's a nice enough kid, the kid this happened to, but Bryce is a notorious bully, right? He's a big guy. He's handsome. He's charming, but he's also a bully, and and he and a couple of his friends were chasing a student, Mark Croft. This just nice kid, kind of a loner, sticks by himself, but nothing too crazy. It's high school, but for some reason Bryce zeroed in on him, and whatever is just making his life hell. And one day he and his friends were taken a little bit too far after school and caused Mark to fall and hit his head, and he unfortunately fell into a coma, and he hasn't woken up since. And it is just strange, that now Mark, the guy who was, Bryce, the guy who was responsible for this whole situation, himself is now in a coma. And you kind of hear a lot of chatter about that, like, oh, that's weird. That's and it's weird and all this stuff, and and the whole energy in the room is it was just weird from the get-go. All of you notice that all the other kids too are tired. Every one of you are tired. No one is really putting that much enthusiasm in badminton. Normally when it's badminton time, people are just like spiking the shuttlecock. They're just throwing rackets at each other. It's crazy. But today, the whole energy of this entire area, this entire class is just low energy.
Hey, Mr. Dad, I think Tiff had a question.
Tiff? What, Tiff? Sorry, I was thinking about Bryce. What's up?
Mr. Brower, do we know what caused Bryce's... Was it like a medical thing, or do they not know?
I don't know. I wasn't given that information. I'm sorry, and Bryce, he could throw it with the best of them. Kind of like how I did when I was in when I was in a quarterback, when I was in high school, I had an arm. I could really launch it. But
You have 2 arms.
I do. That's right.
Can you go into a coma from being a douche? Because Bryce was sometimes a douche.
We don't talk ill of our fellow classmates, especially one. This is, ooh, Darius. I'm disappointed. But look, yeah. I mean, you see, yeah. You guys are just like, yeah. I mean,
Can I go see Mark in the hospital?
you could do that after school. You don't.
Well, I feel like I need to go now.
I'm allergic to not seeing my friends in the hospital.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, so why? Yeah, I mean, you guys see a couple other kids. It's like you see one kid like sleeping on a bench, and chat is like, "What is going on with you kids?"
Is there a gas leak somewhere? Cause I don't feel good.
Yeah, I mean, as far as you know, there's no gas. I mean, all the kids are tired.
Maybe there's something in the water.
Maybe. I don't know. It's
Sometimes water can get contaminated with stuff like radiation, or it could be the ground.
you know, and you see one kid. He's like, I don't
Fluoride
know.
in the water.
Yeah, fluoride. It's what. Yeah, and Bill Gates microchips. But you see
I
one.
think it's Bill Gates.
What was that?
I think it's Bill Gates. I think he did this.
Probably it is always Bill Gates.
Probably Bill
He's
Gates.
only over in Seattle.
He's yeah, exactly. Hop, jump, and skip away. You just see one kid talk to Chad, the gym teacher, Chad, and he's like, Mr. Brower, I don't know, I couldn't sleep. I mean, I slept like poop last night, and I had terrible dreams all night. And another kid's like, yeah, I had bad dreams too.
I always have bad dreams.
Oh, you're a strange one, Edgar. he's like allergic to sweat. Yeah, and a couple other kids like, I also had bad dreams, and
What were your dreams? Does anyone remember them?
sounds like you want to investigate a mystery here.
Ah!
Oh, that's what it sounds like.
I was thinking Edgar woke up in a cold sweat. He was a real quagmire.
Oh, no.
Broke out in hives.
Yeah, that's right.
It's like, why?
He's like, do you like swell up when you sweat, or do you have like the foam in mouth? You know, the anti-phlegmatic stuff.
Yes.
To which one?
All of it.
Yes.
Okay, I see. Go ahead and give me that.
I got that way when I got my Chip Winger tattoo. It turned out that they didn't.
I got a tattoo of a VHS.
Yeah, my favorite VHS.
He canonically has a tramp stamp that says, "What would Chip Winger do?"
Oh, that's right. He does have that. He got that when he was 18.
He was 18. He was 18.
Oh, that's
18
terrible.
Apparently, they didn't sanitize the needle.
He's had a lower back infection for years.
Yeah. Give me a staph infection.
Oh no.
So
The
give me that
doctor said it was scabies. What the hell is that?
You give me an investigative mystery. That's a plus sharp.
Is this investigative mystery on scabies or?
Oh, I'm not doing it on scabies. All right.
The damn tattoo parlor gave me a hand, foot, and mouth.
Who was this tattoo parlor? It's Bigfoot.
Well, he had one big foot, one peg leg. It was Bigfoot.
Okay. So that is
DM got an 8.
that's a mixed success. That means on a mixed success for investigative mystery, you get to ask me one question on this list, which means what happened here, what sort of creature is it, what can it do, what can hurt it, where did it go, what was it going to do, and what is being concealed here.
Ask what sort of creature it is, so we
Yeah,
completely
that's
ruin the mystery.
It's Chip
What if-
Weaver again.
Keep figuring out.
Because if I should know what I saw in my dream, so I'm gonna ask, basically to
What
find
like
out
what
if-
happened here?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you talked to a couple of other kids. A couple of other kids. I mean, their experience with their dreams were vague, quite like yours. You don't really remember it too much, right? But the one thing all of the kids that you talk to remember are two like fiery lights in the like just like watching them in their dreams at pretty much all points, and they woke up just drained and almost like maybe even a little frightened, right? But they don't remember anything else besides that. Whatever. I mean, they had a couple other dreams during the night that they remembered, but all of them had that same experience, and so did you.
So the two fiery looking eyes.
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, I'm definitely going to relay that to everyone else. It's like, does anyone else, did you guys see two fiery eyes when you were asleep?
You all did.
Yeah, it sounds like it rings a little bit of a bell.
Were we brainwashed?
God, I hope not.
Well, I don't think that would be the case. I mean, we don't hang out in the, well, in school we hang out in the same place, but maybe it is a gas leak.
Check the
Have you brain to
science
wash?
department.
Hey, Mr. Brower, do you mind if I like start filming some stuff, for the virtual yearbook? This is kind of an important moment, and I think if this continues to happen, I might want to do a sort of in memoriam near the back,
Yeah, sure, yeah, whatever. Yeah. But just make sure to get me working out a bit, okay?
Um,
In the
she's talking about if someone loses their life
in
and
memoriam, Mr. Brower.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. You know what? You're right. We can do the whole working out thing for the yearbook later. Okay.
That's all.
I I imagine all video clips of Edgar is like zzz, zzz,
There's a lot of
zzz.
digital noise.
Yeah. um. Yeah. I mean, so you all like realize all of these kids share the same kind of situation that happened to you.
Uh-oh, your dad's getting it too.
But yeah, and then Mr. Brown was like, "All right, well, class is over. Just get on to your next class, and remember to think about Bryce and Mark too. Two kids in a coma in the same. I mean, it's heartbreaking. Because what if it was my little baby boy Anthony? He's like, they could. What if it was?" And he like hugs you, Anthony. Anthony just like squeezes you.
Awkward.
I do get it on camera.
So what do we think the situation is right now? Anything at all? Nothing at all?
I mean,
I know we were throwing around gas leak or something like that.
Yeah, I mean that's what I've heard. I mean, the science. I mean, you guys are in like biology next, and there's the science lab there. You can check it out there. But I don't know school classes anymore. It's been a long fucking time.
Also, the chances that we all have the exact same classes.
No, you
is
all
that
do.
That's very unlikely. I'm just gonna say for a high school that you get same people in every class. But anyway,
Some inexplicably you do. Okay.
I'm gonna pull aside Darius, maybe Ant. Ant, we might have smoked together one time or before. So
Yeah,
I
we'd
know
probably sneak out behind the school. I know the best spots where all the teachers sneak off to smoke.
No, exactly.
yeah, which is
Vibe.
great.
But I'm gonna mention Darius. You're saying that everybody had the same dream. It's fucking
Yeah,
weird.
I mean, no one had like big details. The only thing they can remember is just two fiery eyes just like staring at them. But everything else is kind of blank.
God damn it! That was what I was dealing with too. I want to be done with this weird. I just want to leave this town. come with me to the boiler room. You two, Ant.
Boiler room.
Well, because I'm gonna check out the fucking gas.
Come with me to the boiler room.
Yep, we'll do that.
All right.
Because
All right, so
I
yeah.
plan on skipping class. I don't give a shit about
Okay,
biology.
cool. Biology, fuck biology, right? Who needs science?
I won't particularly invite Edgar and Tiff. I don't know if I would know you guys well enough, but in order to keep the party together, if you guys want to join.
I mean, you guys know each other, but it's just obviously, you're in the same classes and stuff. But like, just you're
I'm
all
sure it's
sharing.
kind of. I'm going to date myself. Kind of like the faculty. I mean, we all know of each other, so.
Yeah.
The faculty. What a movie.
Oh, I don't know that. I just like
I don't know
generally
that one.
faculty.
Elijah Wood, baby, and Elijah Dushku. No,
No.
Shannon Elizabeth.
Yeah.
From 1998.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not heard of this.
Oh, and
movie.
Josh Hartnett. No, was that
Josh Hartnett.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that was the year I was born.
I
Oh,
was 3 years old.
That makes me sad because I loved the movie.
it was a good movie.
Yeah.
He stabs her in the hand. When she gets stabbed in the hand like this, like the pencil.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. Cool. Anyway, yeah. So you guys are going down to the boiler room.
Yeah.
All right. So the school, as any school, has really scary basementy like pipes steaming. It's so fucking scary. You guys, it's awful. Right? You head down there. The janitor might like have been down there at some point, but you find that at the time it's pretty empty. No one's finds you. You're able to make it down there pretty easily.
Mhm.
Almost bumping your head on some pipes.
Okay.
So
I'd like
what's
to.
What's your plan? Sorry.
I mean, I'd hope to. I mean, can we get into the boiler room first of all?
I mean, the door would be like locked, but I mean, it's an old school. There's an old.
Oh,
might
that's
be
a
able to find-
magical lock. Ugh. Can this
Yeah,
can this boiler room be magically sealed?
No, it's not. Yeah, the janitor comes out. I am the mop wizard.
Because I have a thing to open magically sealed locks. Damn it.
Yeah, not just a mop wizard, he's the high mop wizard.
That's right. I'm the grand mop wizard. How dare you come into my cleaning closet and try to usurp my boiler throne?
Wasn't there a book series about that?
What?
The janitor's books. Did I hallucinate those?
I hope so.
All of you
that
who
needs
assume
to
that
be.
we read. What are books?
Oh yeah, they're real.
I only listen to
Janitors.
podcasts.
Curse of the Broomstaff, Strike of the Sweepers,
Do you want
Heroes
me-
of Dusk.
Do you want me doing some sort of check for like trying to pick the lock?
Yeah, I mean, I would suggest that this is going to be act under pressure because you're doing something, right?
No, it's
And-
not something easy.
No, I
Ant,
mean it's
Ant
not.
would
gonna-
like to assist by like holding a flashlight on.
All right, so you give me your help out roll first.
Yeah, and I'm just gonna keep an eye out.
Okay.
What do
Give
I
me
roll
your
for help out? Charm.
help out? Cool.
Cool. No better than charm.
Coolio, daddy-o.
Do you guys all have this really cool Monster of the Week Hunter reference sheet?
I do.
I'll put it in the chat for Monster of the Week for Lake Wonder, guys. I'm gonna put it right here. There you go. There you go. Download that. It tells you all you need to know. Help out. Okay, so help out a mixed success. You get a +1 to your roll. So that you can take that +1, Marshy, and add it into your.
My act under pressure roll. Which
Yes,
is also cool.
sirree.
Fingers
Let's
crossed.
hope you
Fingers
didn't
crossed.
No.
Fingers crossed. Hey, there we go.
Ooh, that
Get outta here.
+1 helped you bring it to 10.
11. Well,
Oh, yeah.
I didn't add the +1. Yeah.
Oh, you
I guess
didn't add
I
the
could do
+1?
Okay, thanks for making me feel like shit.
that. No, I add. It's 10.
It's fine. A pop-up that says, "Hey, would you like to add a fucking number?" comes up, and you're like, "No."
Yeah, I don't read. I specifically don't go to school.
God,
You're
you're such
over
a.
on the bench.
I'm a method actor.
Okay, yeah, you're in the role. You're in the role. I like it. Woo. Sweating.
Which is better than a meth actor.
All right. So on act under pressure on a +10, 10 plus, you do what you set out to. Yeah, I mean, you're one of those hoodlums.
Yeah.
You probably know how to pick a lock.
No,
I mean, this
Please.
is well within your realm. So yeah, you pick that lock, you fucking do it. It clicks open and and you see this like small room that has that's set up with like the boiler and some valves and like pressure gauges and all this stuff. Whatever the fuck up is in the boiler room is in this room right now, and there's absolutely no mop wizards.
No mop wizards. Nice. I mean, we'll take a look around, and I imagine we're all investigating the mystery.
Yeah.
Or,
If anyone, all of you are very welcome. Each and every single one of you.
because I'll roll sharp.
Wow, I'm rolling like trash. I'm completely clueless.
Hey. No, 7. That 7's not bad. 7's a...
7 is a mixed success.
Oh, nice.
2 mixed successes. All right. Whoa, mixed successes all around.
We're gonna learn a lot of things about nothing in this boiler room.
There's not like a creature here, is there?
You see one big foot. No.
The big-footed mop wizard.
I'm gonna beat that foot to death.
See a man with very, very hairy arms and 2 peg legs.
2 peg legs. No!
Here it is. Here. Click, 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 click,
click, click, click, click.
Someone's walking around with 2 big feet.
2
Damn.
big feet. Well, that's boring. Who let's look for 2 big feet, Bigfoot.
Oh, hey there, Tiff. I didn't see you come behind us. Hi.
I've literally been filming this entire time.
Oh.
Awesome.
Well, don't film me breaking it. Whatever. I don't care enough.
I literally jumped in front of Eliza so that
You're just standing in front of the camera.
so I'm just sitting there like
Bring a light to attach to it or anything, so if it's dark down here, none
You're
of
just
this is
standing in front of the camera.
so I'm just sitting there like
bring a light to attach to it or anything, so if it's dark down here, none of
just
this is
standing in front of the camera.
Right? So
I'm
what
just
do
sitting
you
there
want
like-
to know?
bring a
I gave
light
you
to
the
attach
sheet.
to it or anything,
You
so
can
if it's
what
dark down here,
happened
none
here?
of this
just
is
What
standing in front of the
what can it do? Where did it go? What can hurt it? What was it going to do? And what is being concealed here?
What is being concealed here? Yes. I mean, someone else wants to go first.
I want to ask what is being concealed here.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine that's going to be the question for you all anyway.
Pretty much.
So what is being concealed here? You come into this boiler room, right? You know, you hear sounds of a boiler room. I've never been to a school boiler room, so I don't know. But you know, typical boiler room noises. It's a small room. There's not too much in here. Some spider webs, all that good stuff. But yeah, I mean, you're looking around. You're like, you know, checking the gauges. Everything seems to be looking like it's working as intended. There's nothing out of the ordinary. You don't think that the boiler room is the cause of all this strange happening for the kids, because you got to think about it, right? It seems to be just the kids. The adults do not seem to be affected. You know, if it was some sort of boiler room leak or some sort of gas leak, you imagine everyone would be affected. And sharing the same sort of like dream. Now that I mean, yeah, you can imagine all the people being affected by gas and stuff, but would it cause that? I mean, I don't know. You tell me.
Well, no, you tell us.
I just did.
Okay, then there you go.
Yeah.
all right, I guess we could just lock it up and head back to class if we want.
I got a thing.
You got a thing? What's your thing? Tell me about your thing.
Okay. So Edgar like does his Edgar thing and like kind of like works his way through into the boiler room. He just stands in the corner.
Oh.
Just looks at everybody who didn't notice him yet.
Oh,
So it's like a snake. He just stands there. What role is that?
You want to roll, I guess?
Just creeps everybody out. That's all I want to do.
I'd say maybe manipulate.
Manipulate someone?
Manipulate?
Yeah. I would say
Alright.
plus charm. Yeah.
Plus charm. Oh crap! I'm really good at that. Okay. Charm. Ooh, I have a +2.
Oh well,
There we
yeah.
go.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, I mean, so that is, I mean, for by the text of this, they're now your allies for some reason. But like, oh, but yeah, I mean, Edgar all of a sudden just like is in the corner of the boiler room, and you had no idea that he was even with you guys.
All right,
Oh,
good, Edgar.
Hi. Hey.
Dude, I'm gonna have to put a bell on you.
Do you guys? This guy is he with it? Hi.
Hi.
Okay. What?
Oh, I'm here to actually ask Darius if he can give me a ride later to the hospital.
Yeah, sure. As long as you don't, sneak up on me like that again. That shit is creepy.
Sure.
Cool. But you'll definitely have to do that to my sisters.
Oh, I did it. I mean, okay.
Just like hide in the back of the seat.
Cut the mic. Cut the mic. Don't do that.
With like duct tape.
Just pop a boo.
So I'm probably not gonna go back to class. Honestly, if you guys want to go to the hospital right now, I'll drive. I gotta go get my car, but it's not far away. I live pretty close.
Gotta ride your Razor scooter home.
No,
I
I have a big van. I got it from like a dump.
Well, let's use your dump van because then I won't get in trouble.
It's sure.
Cool.
It's got the mystery the mystery mobile written on the side. It's like this bright light blue. It's very gross looking.
Yeah, it's like it looks like the
Does it have
dripping.
shag carpet? Please say yes.
That crusty shag carpet.
Carpet. Yep. It's like all
Shagged
crusty
carpet.
from like food stuffs that have been left around.
It's like old fucking.
Canonically, I have stolen the mystery machine.
And you have a dog that's always hungry. Always
No,
has
I don't have the dog. Right, that was the past. Scooby Doo was
Oh,
the
okay.
past.
Yeah,
No, I
exactly.
got it secondhand.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you inherited the mystery machine.
Yeah.
In this universe.
Well, jinkies.
Or the other thing that we could do is it's a plain white van with loaded diaper written on it.
Loaded diaper. I mean, yeah.
I'll stick with the mystery van.
we don't like Diary of a Wimpy Kid references.
I didn't know what that was. I mean, I didn't realize there was a reference
that-
to that. That's
funny.
Oh, now you gave me a reference I don't understand.
Oh no.
You guys don't know Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
I know what it
old
is,
hags.
but I've never read it. I
Uh-huh.
was
You don't
too
have
old at time.
the super duper skates. Oh, come on, focus. Come on. No, it's not gonna do it. The super duper skateboards van from the movie Grind. There was a skate rat in the mid 2000s and watched
Oh,
garbage skateboarding movies.
How many more vans can we come up with from?
Can I get this to?
Or what about the one from fucking Archer, the Rush van?
I was thinking about that one too. The one that
I'm
has
down
the
for that
anime
one.
character.
Yeah. With
The only
Krieger.
one I can think of is the one from Ginger Snaps.
I don't-
Oh, that's a good one.
Look, you have a mysterious van that shifts its skin.
It's
That's
the
most confusing.
lizard cult van.
Right.
A reptilian cult
It's
van.
whatever van you need it at the particular time you need that van.
It's a van of requirement.
Exactly.
A
Nice.
chameleon van. There we go.
That's right. But yeah, so you guys want to go to the frickin' hospital and the fucking dump van?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let's load
Look,
up in the
I've cleaned it up. All right.
You-
I mean, not much, especially because it's probably
There's
gotten
Catch up
much
here.
dirtier after hotboxing. But
No, I'm still calling it dump van.
dump
Yeah,
it.
it's the dump van. All right, Kyle, you guys got a dump van. That
Doesn't help
is
that your license plate is DMPVN.
DMPVA.
Yeah, I call it the dump van.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you guys, but now you guys gotta sneak out of school. Gotta.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, what? You can't just walk out of school.
I do it all the time.
I'm going to give them my knowledge of how to sneak, and hopefully it works for them.
Look, I'll tell you what, Eliza, I'll give you a +2 on your roll because you're a veteran at this, right?
Sure thing.
But like Darius, the A+ student over there, I don't think he misses much school now, does he?
I already turned in. I usually turn in my stuff early.
Oh, but I mean, you're always there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you're gonna have to roll, but here's all right. So you're gonna be able to get out of the boiler room area, the spooky school basement. You don't meet the mop wizard. I will not put that on you.
Not at this level.
You're not ready for the mop wizard. That's season 3.
In classic teacher's kid fashion, my first three classes are all just dump classes. So I've got gym with my dad, and then I've got 2 art classes and a study hall.
There you go. Yeah. And it would be, and you can just fuck off and get out of there.
Just roll up to the art room. Hey, I'm gonna go make art.
I'm gonna
in
go
the world.
You use your mind. Yeah, yeah, that's cool. But you guys.
The art teacher bums a cigarette off me, and I leave.
Yeah. He's like, I got you later.
You had a clove, right?
Yeah, there you go. Cool. Yeah, just smoking cigs with your teacher. Menthol or regular?
Clove.
Wow.
Oh,
Do
God.
they
you guys
make
not get
menthol
that
clove
reference?
cigarettes?
What are you talking about? It's unfiltered, like
No,
the
it's
Europeans.
a scene from the Ninja Turtles where they're at the fucking Foot Clan hideout, and the guy they're like, "You got cigarettes?" He pops up with just cigarettes out of nowhere. Menthol or regular?
Oh yeah.
I haven't watched the first Ninja Turtle movies in so long. The
I
first
know.
one in so long. I forget how many not kid-friendly stuff was in there.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That's terrible.
But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you guys got to get out of school, and you're still, right now you guys are down there for a bit investigating the next period, whatever it's called, class period, whatever. Fuck, I haven't been in high school in a long time.
Yeah, we can tell. Oh.
Ooh.
I dropped out, Marshy. I'm a dumb kid.
No, no.
It's okay. I went back and got my diploma. It's fine.
There you go.
Yeah. So you guys are in the hallway. Every kids are coming around and stuff. Kids are going to their next class. So you'll be able to kind of lose yourself in the crowd a bit. But yeah. You pass by. There's a couple of benches posted here and there, and there's one girl. She's sleeping on the bench. One of her friends is just trying to wake her up. We gotta go. Come on. And then she just bolts upright. Just starts screaming at the top of her lungs and stops all the kids. And she just starts screaming and she stands up and she just starts looking around and she looks at all of you guys and all the other people around her, and she's just wide-eyed and breathing heavily, and then she faints. And immediately you guys see an opportunity to be able to kind of sneak out, but obviously that was very strange. The teacher's gonna start coming. You see gym teacher, Mr. Brower. He's like, "Oh no, come on, make room, blah, 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 blah." And now for you guys to be able to sneak out of school, I need you guys all to do an act under pressure roll.
Oh no.
You're all gonna get a +1 except for Eliza. She's getting a +3 because I added. So go ahead and give yourselves that +1 for this. So act under pressure. That's gonna be a +2, fella.
Wait, that can't be right.
That's
Something's wrong there.
Yeah, there's something wrong.
Oh, because it asks you to do the roll, and then you could just put normal 3, and that adds it. If you
What the fuck?
You can't do +3. If you do +3, yeah, there we
Okay.
go.
There we go.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just go ahead and do math real quick.
I don't know if you can
I
have
got.
negatives then.
Well, I rolled a 3 plus a 6 minus 1 plus 1, so that's 9. 9. It's 9. I rolled a
Okay.
9.
Okay. Okay, so let me take a look at this. James, what the fuck did you roll?
A 7.
You rolled a 7. Okay. You rolled a 7. You got
Mixed
everyone got a
success.
mixed success except for Eliza and Edgar.
Yep.
So Edgar and Eliza, you're able to slip out. You're just able to slip out in the chaos of the situation. Ant and Tiff and Darius, you guys, I mean, obviously, you guys are going to be trying to slip out with them. These guys are weaving, they're getting it, they're just like moving the crowd towards one of the exits, and they get out. So in this situation, you are going to be able to get you're going to be able to do what you got to do, but you're going to either get a worse situation, a hard choice, or a price to pay. And I'm going to give you a price to pay, right? Because there's got to be some sort of consequence to this.
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Eliza and Edgar, you guys, this is not your first fucking rodeo. You're out. You're out the door. Boom, gone. Right?
Never here anyway.
Yeah, no, you guys just fucking
Sleeping.
That's right. But the three of you guys are just behind them, and as you're going to the door you open the door, and as you're trying to go out, you see one of the teachers. One of the teachers is it looks to be one of the history teacher, Mr. Johnson. He's a balding, shorter man, little bit of tummy, thick mustache. He's like, where do you kids think you're going?
I have to pick up my sisters. They're feeling a little sick.
Darius, did you talk to the office? Because you got to get to your next class there, buddy.
No, I already did. Yeah,
Okay.
It's already taken care of.
And what about you two? I mean, you're gonna go pick up his sisters with him?
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm.
moral support.
Chad, Chad, Aunt, I don't. Does your dad know you're leaving?
Oh, because I'm leaving for my art class. I already ran it by Mr. Tavers.
Okay, well I'll have to check that out. And then what about you, little Missy?
I have to go home.
But why? And he starts walking towards you guys like, listen, there's something fishy going on here. I can
You notice that
smell.
I'm still in my gym clothes? I have to go home.
Like, what was that?
I'm going home.
Look, you can't go home without talking to the office first. You gotta
I
talk
already
to.
told my aunt it's fine. I'm going home.
You're
I'll be
gonna.
back. I'll be back in like an hour.
Oh boy. Manipulate somebody for me, guys. Plus charm.
Oh no.
I'm not charming.
No, you're
Yeah,
not.
we're a very not charming party.
No.
Hey, I not charmed my way through it.
All right,
That's
what?
good.
That's it. All right, Steven.
So that's a 5.
Woo, woo.
Out of
There's a
4.
5.
Ooh.
All right, now I remember you guys do have luck points.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna use one.
Okay, so that's a 12. What about you, Darius?
I will go ahead and use 1.
Okay, remember you all have 7, so keep track of how many you use because I won't.
Yep, I'm clicking on it.
Okay. All right. So then, Mr. Johnson's like, oh well, okay. It's very strange that you're all leaving at the same time, around the same door, and during this commotion that's happening. That's really strange. But
Stranger things have happened.
I need to catch up on Stranger Things season 3 before 4 comes out. And then he's like, "Oh, well, you kids, you do whatever you do. Be safe when you're picking up your sisters, Darius."
Oh, I will.
All right, I'm out of here, Mr. Johnson out, and he rides off on his heelys.
Not as
He's got a Segway.
Yeah, he's
Oh my God.
going through the high school halls on a Segway. Ugh.
he's a beep beep. I don't know if they have horns, but this his does.
Every
Deal
time he
with
rides
Mr. Johnson.
by, kids play. They see me rolling from their cell phones.
They see me rolling. No, but it's the
The
white,
Weird Al version.
Yeah, of
it's
course.
the white nerdy.
See,
That's two on the nose.
to get by a Mr. Johnson, you just got to call him Big Johnson, and then he's happy.
He's like, ah, that's my. And he's like, oh, I can't say that to you kids.
Yep.
In town.
Anyway, but yeah, so you guys were able to get out from Mr. Johnson. You had to expend some luck points to do so because most of you rolled poo poo,
Yeah.
like a poo poops. I just think it's funny that Tiff didn't roll any ones, but she still got lower than fucking Darius there.
Yeah, I rolled a 1. I was
Yeah.
like, oh.
Yeah, but it's great. I like it. It's good, fun times. So you guys, you guys are now out of the school behind your new boys, your friends, whoever they are, Edgar and Eliza. You get out there, and Darius, you guys are in the dump van. So
Yeah.
I mean, everyone the dump van is known at the school, right? It's the ugliest car in school.
Hey,
But it runs great.
it
Yeah.
works, is what it
Yeah.
does.
I mean,
it's got
look
one
at
of
it
those,
this way.
one of those like special engines that runs on like French fry grease.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're able to get out there. You get into the. I imagine Eliza already has the dump van running.
Yeah, I mean, I would have. My house isn't too far away from the school. I could have just gone, picked it up, and drive back in like a few minutes.
Does she Naruto run?
No, of course not. She just fucking run. Are you kidding me? She's not in a rush. She's like, okay, I guess I'll take you to the hospital. I got nothing better to do. That's why she's going. Does dump van evolve to boom bus? Okay.
It does. It does.
It turns into the bus from the beginning of the first Borderlands game.
Nice.
So yeah, I guess I'll drive us over. Vroom vroom in me mom's
The
car.
hospital.
It's my car.
Okay.
Get out my car!
Get out me car.
Oh god, that's an old one.
Wait a minute. Get out of my dreams and into my car. Now that's an old one.
Oh, boy.
You're welcome.
I'm
That's,
in
that's
love with
even
my
too old
car.
for me, James.
Also,
Yeah.
Dude, where's my car?
Look up
Party.
when you get a chance, Billy Ocean,
I mean, I know who Billy Ocean
and that's
is.
it.
Billy. I think you mean Billie Eilish.
I think you mean Billy Squire.
Wow. No.
I think you
Yeah.
mean Billy. So we're at the hospital now.
I think you mean Billy Ray Cyrus.
No, wait, hold on.
Don't break my heart.
You're breaking my achy breaky heart.
Great. Cool, fantastic. Fucking beep, boom, bomb. You're at the hospital. We'll do just a woody-doo thing kind of thing, and you're at the hospital. It's cool. So the dump van pulls up to Lake Wonder Hospital. Lake Wonder
General.
General Surgeon's Cancer Hospital, whatever.
Mayoral voting thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, and obviously you need to go to some sort of intensive care unit. And how you now the big thing is now we got to figure out how you're going to get to see this guy, because I mean those places only allow family and very limited visitation. So how are you going to get in there, right? Because you're going to just try your luck first.
I mean, yeah, I don't mind walking up and being like, "Hey, can we see what's his face?
Mark Croft.
Mark Croft."
Craft.
Alright,
My
so-
brother.
All right, so you walk up and you come to the reception area. It's a receptionist. She doesn't look interested at all. She's just she's watching Markiplier.
Not while being a fucking secretary at a hospital.
Yeah, she's like, I miss Unis Honest.
Wow. Wow.
I don't
You
miss
never
Unis
know.
Honest.
I've had intake nurses have some pretty not paying attention moments.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Can we
She's
see
watching PewDiePie.
Mark Croft?
She looks at you. She's like, Mark. Oh, the little boy, the boy. This is my voice for everybody. The boy in the coma.
Yeah.
Are you family?
Yes,
Yeah, sure.
we're all family.
You're all. I mean, you're all fam.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, don't you judge us.
Give me one of you just needs to give me a manipulate roll. Whoever that is, I'll let you pick.
It's not me.
No.
I guess I'm just assisting, right?
I mean, I can do it, but I can do a manipulate person in a less charming way. So if we want me
Ooh,
to
yeah.
do that, if we want
I-
me to pull out the intimidation tactics,
Let me try.
No.
See, it all fits together. I roll plus sharp instead of plus charm, and I'm just gonna like tie together all of our family trees.
so it really does all fit together.
So you see,
It-
Edgar's aunt married my uncle.
Just go on a whole rant about that.
Yeah, I set up a cork board and like
Yes.
so-
Yes.
While you guys sneak in. So I roll sharp instead of charm.
So in essence, it's not a family tree; it's a family forest.
Okay, that's a mixed success still. That's not an outright failure. So you're manipulating someone. So on a mixed success, they'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now to show that you mean it. And if you ask too much, they'll tell you what, if anything, it would take for them to do it. So she looks at you and she's like, "Look, kids, family, whatever, but like." If you're gonna go up there, I can't just let you kids go up there by yourself. You're gonna have to go with an adult. So
He's 18.
Well, if he's 18, I'm gonna have to see some identification.
I
I'm
mean,
One of us is 18.
to-
Who's supposed to be 18?
Who is 17? Somebody was 17.
I'm 17, but I don't think that's gonna count as an adult.
Yeah.
No.
situation.
So
Yeah, we're not seeing a rated R movie, kids.
Darius is going to actually grab a card from his wallet and say, "Here you go. It looks like you're playing a game." So and slides over like a gift card for
V-Bucks.
iTunes.
Not a bribery.
No,
Not V-Bucks bribery.
Gives her
Yeah.
V-Bucks.
Yeah.
Some Robux.
It's
It's like-
fucking Robux. Hey, I give my son Robux sometimes because I'm a good father.
That's
I
different
let
than the
my daughter-
bribing a secretary of a hospital with them.
Oh, it's my little kitten. Give me a little baby.
She
hey,
watched
she's got to get back. She's got to get back to her Minecraft and stuff.
I
So
mean,
Yeah.
is it the end of the world if an adult comes with us? Like, what are we gonna do in there anyway? That we couldn't do with an adult around.
So
The adult
well-
going to be though.
were you really sliding her a gift card or something?
yeah, why not?
We're gonna
Okay.
beat the shit out of this
Curious.
comaed kid.
Okay. Well, I mean, hospitals are actually pretty strict when it comes to intensive care units and stuff like that. So,
True.
So, all right. So this is you have to get me to manipulate somebody roll, and I'm gonna give you a -1 on this because you're fucking trying to bribe someone with a gift card, bro.
I know.
Yeah. So
I'm not going to use my hard-earned money. All right, what do I need to roll?
that's gonna be a
That's
plus
cool.
charm.
Charm.
A
Yeah.
-1 to
yikes.
that. Uh-oh.
Yeah, -1. Hey, this is just how the world works.
The world is against us.
Well, yeah, you're trying to get.
Oh,
okay.
enough.
Okay, so here
Oh.
we are again.
And keep in mind, I already had a -1 charm.
Yeah.
So you're at a -2. All right. I mean, fuck. Okay. So you slide her the gift card. She looks at it. And what is this for again?
It's for whatever she's watching or for her games and stuff. Because I'm pretty sure she
is it
wasn't
a Steam gift card?
Yeah. basically.
Okay. Did they give those physical?
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can buy them.
Yeah. So
I
you
Buy
slide.
buy
them at your
Steam
local
gift card.
Best Buy, folks.
You can buy it at a local Edgar's comic book store.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So she looks at you. She looks at the card. She looks back at you, and she's like,
I mean, he's a friend of ours.
"Yeah, look, kid, look, like whatever. Like I'll let you see him, but you gotta make that a $50 gift card."
Gotcha. And I pull out another one because that was a 20. He pulls out a couple more and slides it over.
All right. So how are you gonna convince me he's got a bunch of those just ready to go?
So, basically,
She's like, yeah.
the reason being is because he during some of his gigs, that's how they paid him.
That was his
In
tips.
V-Bucks.
I mean, he's a kid, so I mean, they didn't give him cash.
Money? Like they
Yeah, they gave
would
him-
They gave you company script.
Yeah,
Okay.
This show.
Yeah.
I like the idea that you keep. I like the idea you keep them on you at all times, just in case your sisters are getting in your case about something. You just bribe them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go
And that-
by.
it's like, don't tell mom.
Go by Valheim.
Valheim.
I mean, it's fucking. I have
Bought it
plenty-
today.
Ooh.
Or no, last night.
Oh, you could play with us. We got
Okay.
like a lot of us have it. I haven't played in a while, but still.
Did you know you can sail off the edge of the world?
I didn't.
Spoiler.
Damn, you flat earthers.
No.
Yeah,
All
we're
these
flat
flat Earth
earthers at roll the
Vikings.
roll.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Cut the mic.
All roll the roll staff are flat earthers.
Cody, we're not
That's
flat-
Marshy.
Cody.
That's me. That's Corinne.
I'm going to talk to Corinne about that.
I mean, James did tag team with an actual flat earther at one point.
He did with AJ Styles.
Noted
Uh,
flat earther.
Noted flat earther. Anyway, so you know
And
what?
I mean tag team in like the professional wrestling
Yeah,
sense, for in case anybody out there has a dirty
Oh,
mind.
oh.
Hmm.
Now I wasn't
Nobody-
thinking that, but now I am.
I mean, if
Nobody has to think
anyone
about
knows,
James like that.
I mean, yeah, either they're gonna know who AJ Styles and they're gonna get it right away, or they're not and they're gonna be like, okay,
Sure, I guess.
yeah, sure. So okay,
And they haven't been watching on Friday. They haven't been watching on Saturdays because we talk about him every fucking week.
all right, all right. So, James, here's the thing. I'll be okay with this because, all right, I'll give that to you. I'll give this one to you. I'll be a nice keeper.
Yep. I mean, you could say no.
You know,
but I'm
no,
just saying-
no, James, I would not say no to you in this situation because it's absurd, and I think it's funny.
It is that it is.
So
Funny in a sad way. Let me look
you
back
know,
on it. It's funny.
yeah, she's gonna think back on her life. She just took a bribe from a child to let them into an intensive care
To
unit.
violate HIPAA.
Yeah,
or whatever
yeah.
it is.
Well, no, she's gonna get fired for sure, but she wants. She wants.
She wants those Robux. Like that's the case.
Oh, I
Is
forgot
it
to buy my son Robux today. Oops.
sustainable income?
Hey, I tried to buy my son Robux.
Robux.
But shit wasn't working. Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like an error. I was like, "Fuck." He's like, "Can I get Robux, Dad?" I was like, "Sure." He's like, "But it won't work." He was sad, but it's okay. We'll get to
That reminds me when Xbox Live was down a couple days ago. It went down about an hour after they tweeted, "How do you get Xbox Live rewards? Just stay logged in," and then it went the fuck down, like
That's
for
probably
6
why.
hours. For like 6
No.
hours, and all the comments on that tweet are, "I fucking would if you let me."
Maybe they realize it's like, oh my god, everyone's staying logged on.
This
Shut
is
it
too many
down.
Xbox rewards.
I was so mad because I thought my Xbox was broken because I have a crappy old Xbox, and I reset it, trying to troubleshoot it, and then I found out it was a whole error.
Mhm.
Well, okay. And she looks at the $50 Steam gift card and she's like, Look, make it quick. Don't. If you get in trouble, I'm gonna tell them you snuck past me. And you know, no, I mean, look, I'm gonna tell.
That's
them,
fair.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them something that won't get me in as much trouble. I'll think of that. But listen, and if I don't see you back down here in 10 minutes,
We're probably
I'm coming to
gonna
get you.
We're probably gonna take longer than 10 minutes. It does take a while to get to the hospital room.
Okay, fine.
I also got to go to use the restroom, so
Okay, fine,
it might
fine.
take longer.
Fine.
Yeah.
30 minutes, and that's it.
Is there a metal detector I have to walk through?
What do you think? What kind of hospital this is?
The kind that takes V-Bucks bribes. You never know.
Yeah. It's very, very an odd hospital.
It's kind of out there, you know. Who knows?
Good point.
She's like, she's like, it's fine. I'm a virtual Twitch streamer. It's okay.
I'm actually streaming right now. That's
Right now.
I have
She's a
incriminated myself live on stream.
Oh no.
She's a real life Twitch streamer. She streams her life.
That's right. Okay,
It's
and I
kids out of
just,
cheese.
okay, guys, I just let this kid bribe me. No, don't call the police.
It's not a real bribe because it wasn't real money.
That's right.
You can't
Is that
swat
right?
me because I'm in a hospital, you idiots. You
And
can't
besides-
swat a hospital.
It's kids aren't real people, guys.
That
Okay,
is true.
yeah, that's right. Kids are meaningless. Right, Mina?
Right.
Yeah, she looks directly at you, just not Edgar, but Mina.
That is scary.
And she's like, okay,
Wow.
so
She broke through the fourth
And
wall.
fourth
there.
wall.
blocked. Anyway, so yeah, you guys get up. They get on the elevator. You get up to the ICU where your old buddy boy, Mr. Mark Croft, who's in the coma. That's where he is. But we're gonna check it out in just a minute because we're gonna take a little break, March, because I gotta go tinkle.
Sure thing, then. Guess we'll be putting you guys on a break. We'll be back in a few minutes.
So
Stick
stay
around,
here or else.
please.
we're back. We're back. I'm back. You're back. They're back. Bigfoot's back.
What's
Oh,
up,
no.
gamers?
Wait, hold on.
Hey.
But yeah, we're back, guys. Everyone was, you guys were in the going up to the ICU to visit the coma patient, Mark Croft. Wow, well, the first coma patient that happened in Lake Wonder here. Yeah, so you guys are. Oh, my little kitten's wiggling his butt. What is he gonna get? Oh, he's probably playing with one of the other cats. But yeah.
Oh, it's my son.
Jack, get to bed.
Dragging Jack across the floor. Father, help.
Please help.
Stop, please.
The cats have got me, Father.
Oh no. Maybe it's for the best.
Oh God.
I love my son. But yeah, so you guys, the elevator dings, and you finally find your way up onto the floor. And you open up, and it's a little bit of a busy floor. There's all sorts of beeps and boops and people talking. And I assume that you guys would have got directions to his room from the nice lady at the front desk.
It cost us an extra 10 V-bucks. We couldn't afford it.
Yeah, no. She's like, you gotta get me premium Robux. I want to get that recurring shit.
You have to subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Wow.
We're minors, man.
Yeah, she's gonna ask minors to get out of here, Steven.
So anyway,
To be fair, she hasn't seen ID from any of us, so she can't be culpable.
she was pretty sure we were kids. Hold on. In any case,
How old
None of
are
us are
all of
evil.
us? Are we all
Yeah.
17?
I'm 16.
16.
Yeah, I don't think
15.
the quest is catfishing. So
I'm 12, but if we're talking about my character, she's 17.
I am 12.
I'm 12.
Anybody? Benchwarmers? Huh?
oh,
Remember that?
All the fucking references. No, I don't.
With
You haven't seen
John Heater
Benchwarmers?
I don't think so.
and fucking David Spade?
yep.
No, I haven't seen it.
What?
A little while ago.
I know what it is. But yeah, I mean, it's like, fuck, dude. What an all-star cast.
It was pretty good.
Like, honestly, not horrible.
Yeah.
So in any
But-
case, we go to this room.
yeah. So you find your guy.
Rob Schneider is a star baseball player. You'll find out being a star baseball player is not all it's cracked up to be.
Okay. Cheeks Louise.
Oh Jesus. That.
Anyway, so you guys get up to this room. Whoa, I'm being attacked. Holy shit.
Go, oh,
Ow.
Cody, when we get up
Father.
to Mark Croft's room, assuming no one else is in there, I immediately want to take the kick some ass action against his unconscious body.
All right.
He's not a bully.
Yeah, I'll give
He's
you
trying to wake him up.
I'll give you an automatic 12 because he's in a coma.
You know
I
you're
will
faking.
use that for double damage.
Yeah. So yeah. So they like the doctor walks, like a nurse walks in to check on him. You're just on top of him, just.
Wake up,
Wait,
faker.
is he the bully one, or is it the
No.
other guy that's
No,
the
this is
bully?
the good one.
Okay.
No, I was talking about Bryce being a douche.
Yeah.
I mean, he's the typical, quarterback, but he's
Yeah.
not like a bully, but he's still kind of a douche.
Okay.
Maybe.
Uh,
But yeah, no, you cannot beat up a comatose child.
Now hold on. Are
Can't
you
or
saying that
won't?
as the keeper, or are you saying that as law enforcement? Because a one is gonna get in my way.
Take your pick.
Take your pick. Fine, I won't beat him up, but I'll really want to for no reason.
All right. So you're in
Drip
this
candle
room,
wax on his
and
chest.
like so you're in this room, and yeah, so you're in the room, and there he is. He's there's no one in here at the moment. He's just lying there. He's in a coma. I don't know what you expect. So what's your goal here, right? What are you trying to
do?
I'm trying to read his mind.
Okay.
I want to read his mind. I
Oh, you
want
wanna
to
re-
see what's going on in that brain of his.
All right, we're doing some sweet moves. Excuse me. So you want to read, investigate a mystery?
It would be his telepathy.
Yeah, telepathy. You can
So
read their
that's
thoughts.
a weird, right?
Yeah.
Edgar's eyes turn white while she's doing this.
Oh, does this usually happen? It's kind of weird.
It is, but at least it's not red and fiery, so I'm good.
I I guess.
Yeah. So Edgar is doing his weird thing. His eyes go completely white. Yeah, that's fucked up, right? But yeah. So Edgar, that is a mixed success. So you get to ask me one question on this list. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? And what is being concealed here?
I'm gonna go with what happened here.
What happened here, right? Well, I mean, you know what happened to him.
Oh, true. I mean, okay, what is concealed? Maybe that's something.
So, okay, so how do you read his mind? Are you just like looking at him like, or you like, do you have to touch him? I mean, is this like a
No, just his just standing there, like hovering over him, and just eyes turn white.
cool, excellent
Kinda creepy.
visual? So
Mhm.
there's this 50 like this creepy little creepy kid standing over a comatose patient. Eyes go white, just
Exactly.
but yeah, so uh you're like you dive into his mind, and your like visuals go stark, and you're just woof, just like and you're like, and like you're just moving into his thoughts, surface level thoughts. Obviously he's in a coma, he doesn't have those. You don't get anything from those surface level thoughts, but when you're going in deeper, you get the sense that you're not alone. You're like trying to read his thoughts, but you're not reading his thoughts so much as like you feel like your mind is in a different place. You're in you're just kind of like trying to see like, what happens, is he thinking, is it, what kind of subconscious thoughts is he having? But like as you're like looking, and most of the stuff you're getting is like memories, right, of just what his life. You're not
Mhm.
getting too much, but as you're like kind of working your way through it, you just don't feel like you're alone at all, and which is incredibly strange to you. You're in someone's mind. You feel like you're being watched.
Mhm.
um and as you're like in his mind, you feel something. I wouldn't say touch because nothing's physically touching you, but in the same kind of way that you're doing this thing, something else is doing it to you, and you just feel this surge of uh, energy, just like shove you completely out of his mind. You just like you almost like get like knocked off your feet, just because just the sheer
Mhm.
force of it
I
is.
want to like be dramatic, just like fly back and slide up the ground.
Yeah.
It's
Like on
like
purpose,
up,
or
kind of on purpose.
that's
Okay.
awesome.
Yeah. So you guys all see Edgar just. Oh shit.
I'm picturing it like Fight Club, just sliding.
I'm going to walk over and make sure that the door to the room is closed.
Yeah,
After
yeah.
that.
I imagine you guys would have closed it.
Yeah, I'll just give you like, okay, click.
Click.
Not like another patient in the room, is there?
No, they have their own room.
Bryce.
The old
Oh.
man
Bryce
is
the other
freaking
patient.
out. The devil, I saw him right there.
Oh, you see the old man. Oh no!
Oh no!
Just yeah. So so that's just happened. So yeah, what's going on with you guys? What the fuck? That was weird.
What? Oh. Did you guys not that dream last night? Was somebody watching you guys?
While I was sleeping? Or like in
Like
my
in your dream?
Yeah, we saw. I talked to some of the other students, and yeah, everyone saw these fiery, glowing red eyes.
like everyone saw.
I feel like that's happening to Mark as well. Except I think he took it worse than us.
Because he can't wake up. Maybe.
I
don't-
think I don't know. I think that's what's causing him to not wake up. Is he's getting it worse than us.
Could I like step closer to Mark and like try to look at him and try to investigate a mystery?
Sure, yeah, absolutely. You roll that plus sharp for me.
I would also like to use sight to see if there's anything invisible around him.
Okay, yeah, you do. All right, so we'll resolve this plus
Yeah.
sharp. So big success. You know what's up. Once so you want it plus sight. You want to sight so you can opportunities, what clues you can see the invisible, especially spirits. Okay, so this basically revolves around seeing something unseen physically around him.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't see any sort of invisible force. You don't see any ghostly spirits or anything like that.
No good ghost.
No ghosts.
Okay.
You just see a young boy in similar age as you, who is unfortunately not waking up.
Poor bastard.
You know? So, mixed success. Investigate a mystery. What do you want to ask me?
What sort of creature is it?
Interesting. Very interesting question. Okay, so you are someone who studies the occult. Or are you just like a Bigfoot person?
I think both.
Okay.
Can't do one without the other.
I mean, you studied occult, but you minored in Bigfoot.
Yeah.
No.
I went to cryptozoology university.
Yeah, exactly. Totally legit. So you do not know what's happening here necessarily. You something about this whole situation is strange to you. You've read a lot of occult books. You read a lot of cryptozoology stuff. You read a lot of stuff. Something here, something that you read once, probably a long time ago, a good while ago, is sticking out to you, but you can't figure out. You think that you would need to do a little bit more research to be able to kind of dig something out. Like you specifically think that it has some sort of, like, I guess, local fairy tale or like local folklore specific to Lake Wonder that you would have to look deeper into to be able to get a clearer picture.
Are there like books or museums about Lake Wonder that I would have access to?
Oh, I mean, the library, your school library probably even has stuff. There's all, I mean, Lake Wonder is, I mean, there's even like a cryptid library, like a shop that has like a little library section that has books that I'm sure that you've been to a bunch of times.
Right.
Yeah, so there's definitely somewhere you can go, but how deep and is all going to be, depending on you and how well you roll and stuff. So But yeah, I mean, you definitely feel you're on the right track. I can't tell you exactly what is, what kind of creature it is because it's going to take a little bit more super sleuthing.
Guys, I read about what I think is happening here somewhere. It might have been in like a book I borrowed or a newspaper or even like on the cryptids wiki. I don't know, but like the fiery eyes, that I've seen that somewhere before.
Yes.
I mean, what else are
Old Man Johnson's bookshop.
what can we do about it? I mean, if everybody's just gonna go into a coma, I don't know what, like, are we supposed to dream it away? Like,
Well, if we can figure out what this thing is, we can probably get rid of it.
well, how are we gonna figure that out? I don't even know what things are. Like,
But I do, and I like reach into the very deep pocket of my shorts and pull out like just one book. I researched this stuff. I know what I'm talking about. And if I can have just like the rest of the day to look for this book, I can probably find it.
Well, we're definitely not stopping you. We'll, if anyone calls or is looking for you, I can run some interference.
if I hadn't dealt with this stuff like this before, I would think you're crazy, and you probably are.
We're all a little crazy.
I mean, there was something last year that happened here too. With the cult.
Yeah.
I don't remember that too well. Whatever happened.
Cult thing be something that would have been like common knowledge at the school, or
Well, the thing about it is that you guys didn't. So the school did witness something. It happened during like an assembly. I think it was the principal who was also a member of this cult. The principal at the time called an assembly with the students, and something happened. Another student who had been taken over spiritually by this creature, this lizard wizard, was saying some crazy shit. And then in this time, this is when like all this some stuff happened, and when the teachers died. But you don't necessarily know. I mean, there's rumors going around that some of the teachers were part of a cult, and a couple of those teachers aren't here anymore. Like the principal is gone, and there's like another teacher that's gone, and then obviously the dead teacher. So something happened last year, but no one's except for Edgar, of course, and a couple of other students don't exactly know what happened.
Well, I mean, where are we gonna go to like look up stuff? I guess.
Well, there's a library. There's
if we stop
my comic book shop. We have books about Link Wander in there too.
Yeah. Actually, I think that might be a better idea.
Comic book store.
Well, it's a video game store, and for some reason, my dad keeps calling it a comic book store. He's weird.
Well, there's a teacher that actually teaches folklore and stuff too. So I'll go check and talk to that teacher and see if there's anything, that they can, kind of stories or point me in the right direction for things in dreams. And then I'll meet you at the at Edgar someplace.
So are we splitting up then?
Maybe we can cover more ground that way.
Yeah, it'd be real quick though.
Question, Kia. Yeah, question. The eyes, the yellow eyes, was it the same kind of yellow eyes that Edgar saw last year, or different? Okay. I'm gonna head back to my shop. Plus, I don't know. Well, no, 'cause my dad would like ground me if I did that.
Well, what if I win it?
Tell me what to look for. I can
Yeah.
some stuff.
On the far left corner of the shop, they has like Lake Wonders, like brochures and history books and stuff like that, all up in there. You can look right there. It's near the back. And there's a stories, there's like fictional stories about cults and stuff. There's fictional stories about Bigfoot that happened at Lake Wonder. Something about in the 80s, about Chip something that I hate. Anyway, it's there. My mom collected a lot of stuff. So did my grandmother.
You guys all want to go do things, see if you can't find different information, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would particularly know where to look.
You would?
I wouldn't.
Okay.
I would have
so do you want to tag along with somebody? Or?
I guess. So who's the groups then? So Darius is just going back to the school.
Yep.
I'm assuming after school hours.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm going to the video game store, comic book shop place.
All right.
I'll go to like the library.
Okay.
I want to go to the library too.
Okay.
Then I'll go to the comic book shop. I don't really feel like going back to the school. I'll accompany Aunt.
Okay.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. And Darius is going back to school to talk to the teacher.
Yep.
Okay. So let's talk about that library. So you guys head to the Lake Wonder Library. It's an old building. It's probably one of the older buildings in town that is still up. There's actually quite a lot of old buildings, but this one is particularly old. They try to keep it, around because it has a lot of historical value. And you get there and you walk in and would excuse me. Would Tiff know where to go then?
Probably.
Yeah. Okay. So you head to the section that you would have like crypto stuff and folklore.
Nonfiction, folklore and religion section.
Perfect. All right, so what you're gonna want to do here is obviously we're gonna do some more investigating, some mysteries. To dig a little bit deeper into this particular little mystery. So I want now, however so if you guys are together, one can help out, the other can roll. So however, figure that out. So someone else was at the library with you, right?
Yeah.
Is it? What do we roll again for that one?
So if are you gonna help out?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a plus cool.
Oh, terrible at that.
Yeah,
All right.
Edgar's not very cool.
I will probably fail her, so I'm probably just going to like lay down next to her and pass out for a little bit.
Well, I mean, roll it. Let's see what happens.
All right, I'll try. But if it
All right,
fails, that's what she was doing, or he was doing.
They just fall asleep while looking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Yep, that's a fail. So you don't help out, which is fine. There's no penalty for it. So go ahead and give me the investigative mystery roll, Arby. Okay, mixed success. You could ask another question.
Can I re-ask what sort of creature is it?
Sure, you can re-ask what sort of creature is it. Yeah, so Lake Wonder has a lot of books on its history, on, there's a lot of stuff because there's a lot of stuff that's happening like Wonder, like people say, oh, I've seen fairies, I've seen, you know, I've seen, um, fucking three-headed gorillas and stuff. Someone's always seen something, always sort of weird things. But there, one book in particular that you um, find in the in fact, you don't find it here. You kind I mean you do find you find it here, but it's like it almost feels like a kid's book, right? It looks like it's written meant for a little younger audience, and you're kind of look through it. It's like local fairy tales, right? Stuff. So like, someone wrote about local fairy tales that a lot of people have talked about over the years since Lake Wonder has been settled and stuff. And you're kind of looking through it. You're almost about ready to throw it away. And then one of the sections talks about a great elven king. Because there are plenty of books that talk about that elves used to live, and still do live in the woods of Lake Wonder and the surrounding areas. Whether that's true or not, who knows? But you have like a fairy tale that talks about an elven king um, called Oniren. He was um, a a very charming, very likable king, but in reality, he was cruel to the people close to him. He was magical as well. He was a spellcaster, and he used his magic to charm um, a woman from a different elven uh, clan, and he took her as his bride. And the other clan did not appreciate that because she was already um, betrothed to someone else, and they felt that he overstepped his boundary. Um, and this caused a war between the two factions. And you're kind of reading this, and this kind of feels silly. This kind of feels like some sort of like young adult novel. You're expecting some sort of weird romance to pop up, but it never kind of does. It kind of overshadows that kind of like war, and talking about how the magic that these people use destroy the forest. They destroy the like the beautiful nature around. And this awakens a spirit guardian, like a forest guardian, that uh, is very vengeful on behalf of the woods. And it particularly um, comes after the cruel elven king who tries to say, I this has nothing to do with me, it was all of them. You have no quarrel with me. But in reality, this forest guardian, they uh, they basically punish this elven king, and they banishes them to uh, like a different plane of existence because of the damage that he has caused, and that he's going to be unable to leave and be able to trapped in nightmares for the rest of eternity with him and his followers. And that should he ever come out again, that he will do untold damage to nature and to all things that are good because he's so cruel and selfish and misguided. in the the wording here kind of it's written a lot more nicely and flowery than I could ever tell it, but it focuses on the word nightmare, which kind of sticks out to you, making you think, okay, nightmare. And this guy was banished to a completely different plane of existence. So, what if that plane of existence was, say, the realm of dreams somehow? And you don't have too much information on what you could be dealing with other than like some general like folklore stuff, but you feel you might be able to get a little further with that kind of information.
Do I have everybody's numbers? Like phone numbers?
I don't know. Would you
I
though?
would think that we exchanged.
Yeah, we would have probably.
Okay.
I'm just gonna text them like pictures of the pages from the book then.
Yeah, I mean they're very beautifully drawn, very nice, like this like beautiful like elven man with this like very, I guess like ancient looking like deerish looking creature that looks over a forest like over like destruction, kind of like how the Ents look over Isengard as they come into the area and how it destroyed it. Basically, this guy's like Saruman, like someone like him should know better.
Mhm.
He woke in some sort of sleeping ancient guardian, and it banished him from the beauty that he lived in.
I don't feel bad for him. He's a fucking creep. Charmed of woman. Disgusting. Alright.
And you're texting them pictures and stuff.
Yeah, I text everybody what I found.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's written for. It looks like it was written for kids, but it's something.
Mhm.
And so, let's go to the comic store, huh?
Sure.
Aunt and fucking Eliza. Sorry, you are at Edgar's parents' comic store, which is like this, basically like a nerdy shop.
Mhm.
You walk in, you see Edgar's dad. Oh, well, hey kids, it's welcome. Playing hooky?
No. We're not.
I mean, I don't know. Look, I don't judge. I'm not gonna go tattle on your parents. All I know is, as long as my sweet boy Edgar isn't playing hooky, hey, hooky every. I used to play hooky. Is me and my friends we used to skip. We used to go to Seattle. Anyway, what can I do for? What are you here for? You need some stuff for your Switch. You need some comics. We got some new comics in just a couple days ago on Wednesday. It's what do you need?
Do you have any like books about like reading dreams, maybe, or something like that, like tarot stuff?
I mean, we got
think
tarot
you're
cards.
muted.
Am I muted?
And I think you're muted.
Who is me?
Okay, there you go.
Oh,
I don't know. I thought you were talking.
I mean, we got tarot cards. He's like, I got a psychic kid up there with the magic kid. I've got yeah. I mean, yeah. I got some crystals and stuff. The real hokey stuff, but yeah, it's whatever. It's fun.
I'm looking for a book of like reference material for the history of Lake Wonder.
I mean, you'd probably have to go to the library for that. I don't have any stuff. I mean, but like, I think I might have some sort of. Hold on. Let me just give me a second. You kids wait here. He's gonna go back. He's gonna go into the back. First, he's gonna go to that corner, and he's like, I thought we had something. Did Edgar put it somewhere? Edgar, God, Edgar usually knows where all this stuff is. And he goes to the back. He's like, honey, blah, 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 to these kids. And then he comes back and he has a book. He's like, dreams? I mean, I don't. Yeah, we have some of these. They didn't sell well. We were gonna get rid of them.
Well, if you want to get rid of them.
I mean, I can give them to you at a discount.
We're friends of Edgar's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Edgar's actually the one who told me I could find some books about the town, some pamphlets and history books.
We do. I guess we do. We have the history of Lake Wonder in comic form. It's the mayor. He had he's up for re-election. He had some comics done. A local artist here. It's actually we published it actually.
Is Chip the incumbent mayor, or is he running against this mayor?
No, he's incumbent.
Okay, I wasn't sure if we had an incumbent that's as crazy as Chip is.
No, he's incumbent. Yeah, Chip. Yeah,
Chip's Mr. VHS.
We look in the
current
back
mayor,
door
he's Mr.
of
Comic
this.
Books.
We look at the back door of this comic book shop, and it's just this pile of dusty VHSs.
Yeah. Yeah, but Chip. Chip is an independent, of course. Yeah.
Better to run the.
Yeah, fitness is neither Democratic or Republican. But hey, Chip has had some pretty good progressive policies though. So, he
also
bumped
runs the best smear campaigns.
He does, and he has this like some cool '80s music. He's like working out. Did you know my opponent
doesn't have six-pack abs?
Yeah. Do you know my opponent? Did you know that my opponent doesn't support the minimum wage hike that I presented in our city council? He does not want to raise the minimum wage in Lake Wonder. That's not rad.
That's the opposite of tubular.
Yeah.
So what's this book he gives us then?
Yeah, he gives you. He shows he chose Ant the Lake Wonder comic series.
Chip Winger in
it's
Lake of Wonders.
The Lake of Wonders, and it's like Chip on the cover. Like look, he looks like member of Lois and Clark's expedition.
He's all three members.
Exactly. He's
He's Lewis, Clark, and Chip Winger.
It's Chip Winger. Yeah, but it's just like
That's
a lot of people get confused. Is it Sacagawea? Is it Sakakawea? It's Chip Winger, guys.
That's Chip.
He's also the baby in the papoose.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Not the
he's got the Chip Winger gold dollar, like the Sacagawea coin that they had.
Oh God.
But no, it's just a nice comic book that tells the history of Lake Wonder. It's a little bit dramatic. It's a little artistic flair. You can look through that. But he's like, I have this dream reading guide. It tells you how to interpret your dreams. I don't know if this is something that is going to help you. Are you doing a school project?
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, you should ask Edgar to help. He's a smart boy. He's a good boy. Yeah. I mean, just not during work hours because I need him here.
No, of course.
Not, yeah.
Also, do you have any Aunt? Do you know what you burn to get rid of spirits at all?
Sage.
Yeah.
Do you have any sage for us to burn?
No, you want to go to the shop 3 that shops down.
Sage doesn't work if you buy it. It has to be given to you for it to be effective.
So if you want to buy it and give it to us, then it'll work.
Look, kids, I don't know what you're researching for school, but I'm sorry. We don't burn sage here. In fact, it's good with pork, but
no, it's fine. We'll just tell Edgar that you are the reason that our assignment has failed, and I'm going to use that threat
What are you gonna do here?
So I'm going to manipulate him to buy us sage
I'd
by
like-
using tough instead of charm as the
So-
hoodlum I am.
I'm
God.
going to go ahead and try to help.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Give me that help out with plus cool.
Because I don't got no money on me. I
Help is
spend it all
plus
on
cool or plus
drugs.
charm? Plus cool?
Plus
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the same no matter what for me. Let's see.
So I don't get
yeah.
any help. That's fine.
I failed. I'm just giving puppy dog eyes.
And you're like, no. He's like, no. I know you. I know your dad. Obviously, I know your dad.
But is it enough? Is it enough to make him?
So
Buy
they'll
a
do
sage.
it, but only
Dick
if you do
move.
something for them right now to show that you mean it. If
Sure.
you ask him, so what he's gonna do is like, look, to help. I mean, I wish Edgar would have helped. Like if you get look, if Edgar asks me to buy sage for him, I'll do it. But look, kid, you seem nice. I guess. I mean, you got piercings and stuff,
Yeah, I got quite a few.
and some tats.
Of course.
Yeah, like
Pen, stick and pen.
You seem nice. Look, if Edgar says he needs sage, I'll get him some sage. Whatever he needs, that's fine. But to help out, but look, just you got to ask your own parents or something. You know, I look, you get it. But if he asks me, I'll get it. Okay.
Hey, I mean, I could text him right now. I mean, he's in class, but I mean,
I mean, I am.
I just
his,
took the sick day to come here, and I mean, he didn't really want to
Are
ask
you-
you.
are you
He was getting
sick?
uncomfortable.
Sick
No,
as
I
hell,
mean, it was
dude.
just like
Is sick time using sick time? I mean, you didn't use PTO.
no. I'm a student, so no, I
School
didn't get
PTO?
paid
Get paid time off of school.
I don't get any benefits for being a student, Mr. Edgar.
You don't get
I mean, you
healthcare
get
for
an
being a student?
education.
No. So
Wow.
I could text Edgar right now
Yeah.
if you want me to, but I could, and I'll do it, and he'll say yeah, sure, because it's part
If
of
you
our
fine,
project.
if you can show me that Edgar says yeah, you show me that's from Edgar, I'll do it.
I'll text you, Edgar. Hey, convince your dad to buy a sage.
Just ask.
Edgar's asleep still.
What?
Edgar, your phone's buzzing. Edgar,
What?
phone's buzzing.
Oh,
Edgar's
shit.
dead by
Okay.
his beer.
What does it say?
It's it literally, it's like poorly spelled out. Edgar, convince your dad to buy a sage, please, like PLZ.
It's EGGUR, Egger.
Edgar, Edgar, please.
And
I call my
Sage.
dad.
Sage
the old
is
school RuneScape
SAJE.
I'll
Sage.
where's my phone? I'll call my dad.
All right.
Okay. He hears his phone ring. Hello.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, my boy, Edgar. What's up?
Hey, apparently you're not selling the sage to my friends for
No,
school
giving it. All
We don't,
right.
Edgar. We don't sell sage.
or give.
Like I don't. The
Why
only
do you sound like
sage-
you just woke up?
Yeah.
Am I on speaker?
Yeah. Are you sleeping? I mean, I can put you on speaker. It's like
Edgar, you're kind of breaking
Mhm.
up. Just say, just tell
Yes.
him we gotta do. Okay.
Do the thing, Dad. Now.
oh,
Bye.
Okay,
Gotta go
Edgar,
back.
you
Bye.
can-
Bye.
okay,
Bye.
oh,
Bye. Click.
oh, Edgar. I love that boy, but he's so strange sometimes. Yeah.
So,
you see.
Classmate.
Do you mind giving us some money for the sage? We'll go. Well, no, you gotta buy it so you can give it to us.
You see
but
Edgar's
we'll go with
mom
you.
comes out and she's like, honey, just buy these kids some sage. Why are you being so weird? And
He's the one being weird. He's being
Yo,
shucked down
honey.
by a couple of children.
Honey, why don't you just buy these strange kids that came in and
Look,
asked
they're-
for free?
They're friends. Like, are you kids hungry? Do you want? I made some tacos for lunch. You want some tacos?
Are they?
Do they come in
You
those?
see, she's got like a
Gluten-free.
hot plate in the back.
Are they vegetarian? I'm not vegetarian. I'm just curious.
No, they're not.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll have a taco.
Yeah, she gives you tacos and she
Ah,
slips you
nice.
$10. She's like, you know what? Say whatever Edgar needs for his project at school. He's a good boy. He does a lot of work at school, and I
Ah.
worry, but make sure and he's not sleeping well.
No, that's part of what our project is on. But thanks.
Yeah.
Are these tacos gluten free?
Gluten-free tacos.
Yeah.
Corn tortillas, my man.
Yeah.
Right. There's no corn. There's no gluten. Corn.
No expenses. What is the fucking term? Never mind.
No expenses spared.
Yeah.
Spared. That's the word. Yeah.
We spared
exp-
no expense. All right, Dr. Hammond.
Yeah, she's like, you just get out, go to the Crazy Crystal shop, a couple shops there. You get some of those weird hippies over there.
All right. Sure thing.
Those
Thanks.
beatniks.
Those beatniks. Yeah, we'll pick up some sage.
Yeah, you get some sage, and what are you gonna do with it? You gonna just burn it?
Not right now. We gotta like do it in like a.
Just go around the comatose boy, just
Staging out his room.
I mean, what if that did work? Hey, you never know. It is spirits we're dealing with or something.
Yeah, you don't fucking know.
Hey, it was free sage. Who's gonna pass that up?
Who's gonna pass up shaking down a shopkeeper? No,
Technically, it's not free sage.
Well,
He bought it.
it's free for me, and I'm the only person that matters. So
Wow.
I don't care about. He's got like $1,000. He makes money at his store, right? That's how that works.
Yeah,
we just bought stuff from him.
Yeah, we bought $10 that he gave to us.
Yeah, so you guys buy sage. That's cool.
Yeah.
You get sage, and then you get. I mean, but you're still gonna have to buy these books.
Can I see if I could sneak it out during all the panic about me stealing money from the sage?
Sure, act under pressure.
Okay. All right, we're taking chances. We're taking chances
What
here.
are we doing right now?
I'm trying to steal the book of dreams while asking for money from the sage.
They're being so nice.
I don't have money.
I will buy it.
Well, if I can steal it, I'm going to.
I want you. No, this roll's happening.
Yeah, no. If I can steal it, I will. Hey,
Oh my god.
they'll get it back, probably, maybe. That is. It did not roll. Why did it not roll? Here we go. Okay, here we go. Oh no, he caught me.
Yeah, and he grabs the book. He's like, Miss, you need to pay for that book.
Right. I'm sorry, I forgot to pay for it. How about
I'm in the back eating tacos.
How about instead of paying for the sage, we pay for the book with his money,
And then we steal the sage.
and then we steal the sage.
Okay, so you give him
We give him back the $10.
and he's just like, okay. And then, all right, now give me an act under pressure to steal the sage.
Steal the sage.
We still have to go to the store. We're not at that store yet, though.
Oh, okay. If you guys want to roleplay that
We
store,
gotta roleplay that.
All right, we'll go to the store.
all right.
So I finish eating my tacos. I think.
Yeah,
Alright,
we're eating
before
tacos
we-
across the street.
Before we get to the store, we're gonna go to Darius and the teacher.
All right. Well, Darius is just going to walk up, sees that the class is emptying out, towards the end of the day.
Yeah, the teacher is. So the teacher, his name is Mr.
Make it good.
Ooh. Oh, hold on. Mr. Van Dam.
Yes.
Yeah. He's this.
It's not Jean-Claude though. It's Rob.
Yeah, it's Rob Van Dam. He's like, dude, splits between two chairs. No, it's Mr.
Drop kicking chairs into people's faces.
It's Van Johnson.
Everyone's name is Johnson in this school.
Yeah. So yeah, no.
Why are there so many Johnsons in this school?
Hey, that's a problem with the American education system, my man. It's full of Johnsons.
Yeah. So no, his name's Van Dam. It's Kyle Van Dam. He's
Dude split kicks through drywall.
Yeah. But no, he's a very studious older man. But he's balding up front, but he has long hair in the back that he keeps in a braid.
Oh, that's a Steven Seagal.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was watching the trailer for Under Siege 2 today.
Why?
Casey Ryback, because I loved it as a kid for some reason. Even though
That's why I'm with 3 ninjas.
a fucking Rocky
Terrible.
Tum Tum and Colt.
Yeah.
Fucking Three Ninjas, man, with Pat.
Hulk Hogan in Three Ninjas 3.
Three. Fucking hell yeah, Three
The
Ninjas.
worst. It's the
great.
fucking worst movie ever, but
I
I love
loved
it.
all of them.
I don't know.
Same.
There's some really
Is it
bad.
bad as Surf Ninjas?
I don't have nostalgia for Surf Ninjas.
I do.
Jeez Louise.
Fucking Rob Schneider and the guy from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2.
Bend your knees. Spread your arms.
Anyway,
All I'll say is one title, and you're going to look at me and say that's not a movie, and it is. Jim Cotta.
I don't know what that is.
No idea.
Jim or Gem?
No, Jim. Imagine gymnast doing martial arts.
That sounds sick as hell.
Jim Cotta, a
It is.
1985 film.
Yep.
Starring gymnast Kurt Thomas.
Ah,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
Kurt Tomness.
It's going to watch it. It'll change your life. You'll laugh throughout the whole movie.
He's a gold medalist. He died last June.
Oh.
It's depressing.
R.I.P. Jim.
Jim. Anyway, so yeah, Kyle Van Johnson. He's an older, studious man. He's rocking the baldy then braid. He's looks like he's just at his desk. Those kids are there, and he's just like looking over some. He's actually looking over a book.
So I walk over to him and say, "Excuse me, Mr. Johnson, do you have a moment?"
He looks to you and he's just, "Oh, Darius, my boy, what can I do for you?"
Well, I have some questions. I'm kind of curious about some of the folklore regarding dreams. Do you have any insight or any stories you can tell me?
He looks to you. I mean, what do you want to know?
Anything that's like something that is so far-fetched, but there's usually reasons. There's truth behind some folklore, but I'm just kind of curious about anything involving dreams.
He stands up. He's a shorter man, probably like 5'4", very short for a gentleman. But he kind of stands up, walks around a bit. He's like, I mean, it's a strange thing you ask me, but it is interesting considering all of the tired students today. Have you been tired today, Darius?
Yeah, actually, I have. Kind of weird, but I think it was just I'm stressing myself out for the next gig for my band. So
Interesting. Look, I don't know. I mean, I do need to. I think I might know something. Look, I'm just a simple folklore teacher, because that's a thing. But have you ever had a dream that you feel like you've been, you ever had a dream that you were falling? You ever had a dream that you were falling, and then you wake up before you you hit the ground?
well, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
most people, yeah.
You know that saying, like, oh, if you hit the ground, you die.
You actually just piss your pants. That's
Yeah. Well, I can tell you two things. I've had an experience as a young lad when I was in college, actually, and I was in college in Seattle, and I had come home to visit my parents for the winter holidays. And I had one of those dreams where I fell but I didn't wake up before I hit the ground. Now I didn't die. Obviously, I'm here. I'm not a ghost. Boo! Hello, I'm not a ghost. Sorry, it's just a little bit of humor for you. Um, I hit the ground, and then I became aware. Um, I I became like aware inside of my dream, and that's the thing. That's lucid dreaming. I got a lot more into it. Um, in fact, I used to be able to lucid dream a lot, but this is my first experience of it, and I became aware in my dream. And I started walking. And I was in the woods. I was in the woods outside of the city, outside of the town, and I saw a wall in the distance, like a big wall. It's what I imagined it to be. And it was a big, dark, black wall, just all across my vision. And I tried to get to it. And I tried, but I couldn't reach it. And I woke up, and then I was like, that was a strange dream, and I was very aware the whole time. And so I did some research, and I think this might interest you, James. I see you, James, playing this character. But you ever heard of a dream goblin?
No, I haven't.
No, well, it sounds like something someone made up, and maybe it is, because it is. Um, yeah, there's all sorts of little tales here and there of people meeting these creatures in their dreams, and that they promise people things. They promise that people, they can help people, they can give people wishes, they can do all sorts of things. And there's instances of a lot of people with these same things, and they all tell them if they come with them to their king, that he will grant them if they can help them get out. And every person that has went there, that had this story, talks of this same wall I saw. Now, I didn't meet any goblins or any trolls or anything like that. But they all had that wall, which I saw. I saw that wall, and none of them could get to that wall. They all tried. No, the promises were great. Riches, jewels, anything you wanted. Just meet our king. Meet our king.
Did they say who the king's name?
No, they just said, meet the king. Meet the king.
Oh.
I wrote a paper on it, actually, after I just it kind of got laughed at a bit, because people are like, that's not a thing. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy talk. These are delusional people, and maybe they are. Maybe I am. I don't know. But listen, Darius.
Can I get a copy of that? I'd love to read it.
My paper?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have I have the original. I got it back. I'll have to scan. I'll bring it to you on Monday.
All right.
Or if I can email it to you. I'll email it to you.
That'll work.
I could probably do it by tonight if you really want it. But, and are you in his class?
What's that?
You're in his class?
Yes.
You're one of his students? You got to write me a paper on it.
I can do that.
I'll give you some extra credit. I know you're doing well, but I kind of want to see what you have to think on it. That's so weird.
Yeah, this is fascinating. And then he yawns. It's like, it's not about you. I'm just tired.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know. I'm not spinning amazing yarns or anything, but it's interesting. I haven't thought about that in a long time. I never saw it again. I have never talked to anybody trying to ask me to see any kings or go to sort of castles or anything. I've lucid dreamed plenty of times since then. We won't get into those.
Ah,
But is there anything I can help you with, Darius? You let me know.
all right. Well, thank you, Mr. Van Dam.
Thank you.
And then I will take my leave.
And he goes back to reading his book, and he's like, he closes it. It's Chip Winger's autobiography.
Oh my God, Chip Winger's everywhere.
Chipping with Chip.
He's
Look.
the real big bad.
He is. He's
He
the big
always
bad
has
in our
been.
Age of Ashes campaign.
Oh no.
He's
Well, we don't stand a chance.
no.
Uh,
He's
I
not-
really,
One
I
last week
would
was
watch
because it was a figment.
if Chip Winger was in a buddy cop movie, Chip and Salsa. I would watch it.
Yeah, Chip and Salsa. Who's gonna play? So Chip obviously is Chip, but who's gonna play Salsa? Who do you cast
don't
as
know.
Salsa?
Patrick Warburton. Chad.
Not two of them. Hold
Chad.
on.
No, Patrick Warburton doesn't play Chip.
Oh no, sorry.
Chip's
You're
Ben
right.
Stiller.
Yeah,
Chip's
Chip.
Ben-
Yeah,
No, Chip's Ben Stiller, obviously.
yeah.
Well, we were doing heavyweights, and he is the obvious Ben Stiller stand-in.
That is fair. That is fair.
But no, Salsa would definitely be Chad. He'd finance the whole thing, spend all of his life savings just to
Yeah.
make a feature film
He
with Chip
would.
Winger. It'd be
Yeah.
it's a vanity project for Chip.
It's gonna become a cult classic like The Room.
Oh,
like
it would be.
Of all
They
the
would.
things.
Of all the things. Yeah. Yeah. Chip is actually good friends with Tommy Wiseau, so
Mhm.
they're good friends.
Of course.
That's what he tells people because they can't verify it.
Yeah, they can't. You
What are you
know,
gonna do? Ask him?
we hang out. We hang out on New Year's sometimes. He really only likes to hang out on New Year's.
It's not true. I did not hit her. I didn't. It's bullshit. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Chip.
Oh, I just-
Hi, Chip.
Oh, hi, Chip. How's your sex life?
Great.
Oh.
I don't like it either. That's way too close.
But yeah. So anyway,
Chip, you're my most trusted friend.
are you guys gonna like meet up?
Yeah,
We
I would
still have
hit
to
that.
steal the sage.
Yeah,
real
we still
fast.
have
Oh,
to
okay.
steal the sage.
All right, fine. We'll steal the sage and we'll meet up. Or do you guys? So okay, fine. We're in.
We knock on
I-
the door.
What's this shop called? Right?
Sage time.
It's just
With
the
an
sage
H.
selling store. That's
Sage
it.
and time.
Sage
Sage
and
of time.
THYME.
Yeah, exactly. Like these people don't. They don't know that the sage you burn and the sage you eat are two different.
Bunch of crusty hippies.
Yeah.
Like, maybe we could. They seem like they're into this thing. Maybe we could just convince them to give us the sage so it works.
Yeah, I guess that's like a better idea than stealing right now.
I mean,
it's
if
still
not,
stealing.
you could steal it, and I could just try to convince them at the same time. And if it doesn't work, then
Yeah, you go ahead. I'll get an action if you can. Well, I'll help you out. How about that? I help
Okay.
you out
so
to try
I'll go
and convince
ahead
them.
and do see it all fits together to corkboard my way into trying to convince these hippies into giving us sage for free.
And I will do a help out just to see.
Okay. Yeah, they're like, oh, we got.
Yes.
Oh, there you help.
There you go.
Is
Get
that
That's I think that's
plus 2?
to you,
plus
yeah.
one? No, plus one on your roll.
Yeah, plus 1 to your roll. Yeah.
Okay.
But there's no danger.
No, there's no danger. Yeah.
9. Still. Hey.
I added the one already
Oh, okay.
because I used the.
I mean, it wouldn't
I
matter,
used the
right?
It
text
wouldn't
box.
matter anyway.
Okay.
If only it was supposed to.
So yeah.
So you see, you know how like sage doesn't work if you buy it, right? It has to be freely given to you. So I was really hoping that like just this once, maybe I'll like buy something else some other time when I'm liquid. But,
When I'm liquid.
but like because there's a whole bunch of crazy shit going on in the world, man. Like the government and bullshit. Like they're trying to police who goes in the bathroom. What the hell? So like, give me some sage, dude. You want a clove cigarette?
So they look to you, and they like, I get what you're saying. Like I do.
Yeah.
I understand. I get it. But look, I'll give it to you. We have to buy something else. I'll throw it in for free. And in fact, if you would just like, maybe you could just buy my book. My wife and I, we wrote a book.
That sounds wicked. What's
Yeah, I
it
know.
about?
It's about flat Earth, dude.
Oh, well,
Pro or against?
Pro.
Fight the power. Here's $5.
It's actually $29.99.
That is
I self-published.
That is a frankly ridiculous price.
Oh no, I don't. No, it's fine. It's $12.99.
I was about to say, what are we dealing Canadian dollars?
Yeah, we're near the border actually.
I read the wrong thing. It says $12.99/$29.99.
Yeah, Canadian. Okay, yeah. And so
It's
you
clearly in lira.
you buy his flat Earth book.
that's definitely going to be pricier than buying the sage, I imagine. So
you get the sage for free. He's like, here, I'll throw in 2 bundles because you seem like you got a lot of bad energy about you.
yeah, kind of.
I wasn't talking to you, but you especially, actually.
Well, now I'm kind of offended.
And so he's like, here's your bag.
Is it hemp?
No, it's plastic.
Right. Listen here, buddy boy.
That's a little shit.
I think you're going to give us our money back because this is unacceptable. Giving us plastic bags. We're trying to protect the environment. In fact, I have proof right here that what we're dealing with is because the environment is so fucked. And you're just going to kill it more by giving us plastic bags?
Don't you know that
Whoa.
all of these plastic bags just sit in the ground and they're just heavy and they weigh down the earth and they'll tip it. They'll tip the earth.
I will attempt to manipulate them into giving us the stuff for free.
And I will help.
Over the plastic bags.
Okay.
All right.
The
I
sad
did
thing,
not help.
Okay.
You know how.
if they should believe that, they should.
We're just gonna keep digging ourselves into this terrible hole of like we want free things.
You can't dig too far because then you'll fall.
Hey, that's a 9. If only I had that one.
They'll do it. They'll do it, but only if you do something for them right now.
They buy another book.
They're like, oh yeah, sorry. How about this?
We'll give you a free hemp bag. if
I
you
give
buy
you
another-
back your plastic bag, and you give this all of this for free. How
tell
about
you-
that's where our trade-off is?
I'll tell you what. I can only give you 50% discount, but like only if you put our stickers all over town.
Well, how about
Down.
you give
That's
us
like vandalism.
100% discount?
Fine, just
And
put
we
our stickers
won't
across.
put your stickers that'll just litter. Are you kidding me?
We just got. They're new.
Can you at least spray paint our logo?
Okay, are
Do
they
you know what the
biodegradable?
accelerants-
Are
you
they
know the accel-
biodegradable?
I don't know.
Know what? I'll do you one better.
He's
I
like, fine,
will
just take
spray-
your money.
I will spray paint your logo with my biodegradable spray paint, and you give us this
Accelerant-free
stuff for
spray
free.
Yeah, he's just like, he's just like, just take it. God, don't. But you're not allowed to come back here. You guys are like bad energy. Go.
They'll be high and forget we came here anyway. All right, well, you guys have a good night. Thanks for everything.
See you later.
Yeah, have a good one.
All right, now you guys get sage and a
Best
flat
side quest ever.
and a flat Earth book.
We got the flat.
We still have the
We
book.
really made out like thieves. We got a fucking actual important dream book, and we got a flat Earth book and some sage.
This would be great for fixing like a coffee table that's a little bit off.
All right, so where are you guys gonna meet up at?
Well, I'll have to drive around and pick everybody up, I guess. So my
you know what?
van. Or
I think we're gonna call it here for tonight.
it's a good place.
That's probably a good call.
We left off on the climax, which was us
We left off on the
swindling a
biggest part of
couple-
the story.
swindling a couple of dirty hippies.
Yeah, and
No, that's
don't
perfect.
forget Edgar's dad.
Hey, Edgar's dad thinks we're respectable. We gave him $10 for his book.
I don't know how much Edgar's dad likes us, but his mom was a fan.
His
Edgar,
mom was a fan. We got free
Edgar,
tacos.
you
That's
get a
another
He
text.
thing.
fed us.
You get a text and it just says, "Are you sure they're your friends? They seem really weird."
They're the one that told me to make friends, Dad. There they are.
Everyone knows that crime pays.
Yeah, he just sends you an emoji that reflects the situation. I don't know that emoji because I don't.
He doesn't know emojis.
I don't.
He knows emoticons. He does.
Yeah, I do. I know emoticons. Yeah, I have emoticons. I don't. What the fuck? Yeah, just have this.
Greater
set.
than sign colon.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Opening parentheses.
yeah. It's a two dashes with the dot in the middle. Just
Oh, he puts like the equal sign for a nose.
yeah.
But then it just ends up looking like a dick.
He does a
Exactly.
whole ASCII artwork. Makes
So-
waffle copters.
So anyway, guys, that's gonna do it for us tonight. I believe.
Yeah, that's it for us.
That's it.
I believe.
Roller 300, you get that ooh woo right the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
We're a respectable channel.
So,
Ew.
yeah, we don't woo around here. But yeah, guys, we're done for the night. I really appreciate it. This has been a lot of fun. It's been really weird. You guys are really weird people.
Marshy, no.
But yeah, I hope you all had fun, and I hope you guys look forward to next week because it's gonna start getting a lot weirder and crazier.
That it will.
Wait.
That it will.
But yeah, Fulcrum. Do you know anything about that, James?
It's still
Up in the air.
hiatus. So
Hi.
if something does change, I'll find out tomorrow, and I'll let everyone know.
Well, the easiest way to know what's going on for our games is to join our Discord, where you will get notified every time we go live.
Yay, Discord!
Also following, I guess. Also do that. That'd be pretty chill. That would just
Fulcrum is a point of leverage that makes the action of lifting or moving something exponentially easier, considering the length of your lever.
That is correct.
So, okay.
Follow us on Twitter. I like to post stuff and like post political things that make people feel uncomfortable and guilty about things.
Good. And then we're just gonna be back around. I believe the next game after, if Fulcrum does happen, I believe the next one will just be our
Edgewatch.
Agents of Edgewatch, which happens on Fridays. And then we're back around with. I think we're still doing the Serpent Hold. What do we call it? Scourge of the Serpent Hold.
Purge of the Serpent
Purge.
Hold, which is a Scarred Lands 5th edition third-party campaign setting from Onyx Path Publishing, which is run by Corinne. Check it out. It is awesome. It's on Saturdays before this game. But yeah, and then eventually we're working on another Pathfinder 2nd edition game, Abomination Vaults, run by Ben. Ben is great, but then yeah, we'll give you more information on that. So look forward to that on some sort of weekday. But until then, we'll see you guys next week.
Woo!
Ooh.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you all for stopping by. Have a fantastic night.